Oh, there it goes.
Thank
No
you.
recording.
There's Craig.
There he is.
Hey Shane,
Mm-hmm.
what's a vampire's favorite fruit?
Oh, I don't know what.
A nectarine.
I was gonna say a blood orange, but that works too.
I like the blood orange better. Damn.
Get cooked, Alex.
As cooked as this recap is gonna be.
Punchline better, yo.
I googled it 5 minutes ago. Cut me some slack.
Googled it? Wow.
Yeah.
Fair.
It's okay, Alex. I look up on my channel. All right, you ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
Last time, Curse of Strahd. We returned to the party in the dungeons of Castle Ravenloft, with the party discussing how best to evade the false tiles that lead to whirlpool traps that could pull the party apart and send them into a dangerous place of the dungeon. Zare, being raring to go and kind of figuring that there might be a good way to test this, decides to, with his spear, slowly forge a path ahead so that the party can pass by the whirlpool traps without being caught. In addition, the party ties a rope around Zare's waist just in case we mess up. As Zare heads west down the corridor in the dungeon, Zare spots in the distance the vampiress Volenta up on a balcony, playing with a human skull above what appears to be a torture chamber, along with several familiar-looking skeletons that might have fallen or been sucked into various torture devices, as provided by our lovely necromancer Otis, favorite wizard. The hallway, in addition to continuing on to the west, splits north and south, where, beyond the southern door, we discover the jail cells and the voice of someone calling out for help. In them, we find the remains of a very stubby-looking individual that has been drowned, long dead wizard in robes, and our target, Emil, the werewolf chief of the werewolf tribe, whose wife, whose name I totally remember, I'm not currently looking up, asked us to try to find where Emil was being kept within Ravenloft and bring her back before the night of the full moon, which is tomorrow.
Zulinka?
Yeah, Zulinka?
No, tonight's the new moon.
Oh, it's tonight? Oh, shoot.
That's why he's on.
Oh, shoot. Guys, we better hurry up then. I want to get her name. Alright, whatever. It's fine. Anyways, we find Emil, and Ambrosi and him talk a little bit about various dangers in the castle, make sure he's okay, and discover the silver collar with spikes around his neck that prevents him from transforming. To which Emil mentions that Volenta has the key. With trepidation, the party regroups back in the hallway, but before heading to Volenta, we head north, where we discover, while the drowned man and the dead wizard seem rather useless, and Otis's questions don't actually reveal much beyond to beware red eyes, I think something like that. Beyond the northern door, we discover a few pieces of treasure, and some of the cells, including a shining mace that casts light, 15-foot radius, a reasonably well-made longsword that, while it doesn't appear to be magical, it looks nice, or at least it's in working order. A pouch of 5 50 GP gems, a vial of boiling blue liquid, and a massive pile under the water, which I just need to fish out, of 300 platinum pieces stamped with Strahd's face. Phil, who had been keeping watch the entire time the party peruses the northern and southern jail cells, keeps watch over Volenta, and notices, or more likely infers, that she's likely discovered our whereabouts that were in the area, but has decided to respond by growing ever louder in her laughter. And as the party finishes in the northern cells, we move west into the torture chamber, where suddenly zombies spring up from the inky black water, while Volenta hurls boiling oil at the party. Burning oil, I should say. Thankfully, with a combination of Bailey's daylight spell filling the room and the party descending upon her, preventing her from leaving, well, or at least hounding her, so that way she takes some severe damage. Volenta's cunning, oil, minions, and skittering claws are no match for the final blow landed by Phil's own bow, which drags her down into the burning daylight, where she fades away into ash. And pick back up in that same torture chamber just behind the curtains, up by the balcony. Today, Curse of Strahd.
Epic recap as always, my dude.
Eh.
Anybody have anything they wish to add?
No, that was everything, I think.
Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna get y'all back on the map and give you a description of the room, and then I will release you to your vices. Because I do not have a question, because Castle gives you enough questions. But you guys find yourself once more in this room. Brackish water fills the 50-foot square room, the ceiling of which is festooned with hanging chains that look like thick black web strands. The balcony, set in the north wall, overlooks the room and has two large thrones atop it, with red velvet curtain behind them. There is a ceramic jug between them with multiple stoppers in it. Jutting out of the water, I'm going to ping these for you. You see a standing sarcophagus in the center. Just past it, you see a vertical triangular metal frame with a large bulge at the top, two manacles halfway down the sides, and two additional manacles at the bottom points. Next to this, you see a long iron bed frame fitted with iron manacles attached to rusted iron chains. A rusted winch at the top of the bed creaks as it looks to be stretching one of Otis's Skelly boys. In the middle of the south wall is a large metal wheel with 4 rusted iron manacles attached to its circumference. In the southeast corner, you see a large bronze bull. And lastly, in the southwest, you see an imprisoned within a rusted metallic cage hanging from the ceiling, a man wearing familiar clothing but missing the white mask he wore at dinner. At dinner last night when he offered drinks, watching you all, staying still as he can. You guys all take this in a moment's breath, just after, in the daylight that is shining brightly in this room, Volenta's body is slowly drifting away and turning into ash. You guys are out of initiative. What are you doing?
I can't see anything.
You're not there, Isaac. Let me get you down there. Thank you for telling me.
Bailey's
I'm gonna search for
gonna.
the key.
Yeah. Okay.
Unless you're doing that.
Nope. Bailey is going to say, "Crap, Doru," and she's gonna fly over here and go try to find him. Doru.
You come through and you realize just how far your daylight spell goes.
Oh, crap.
The north dungeon door is closed. The southern one is open, and you see Emil kind of peek out and look at you. Phil, you easily enough find a keyring.
Okie dokie.
Bailey, you go. Oh, go ahead, Phil.
You're fine. I'll go down if I don't see the guy. I'll hand it off, I guess, to Zaire or Ambrose. So here's the key for the guy, and if Otis wasn't going to go release his skeleton, I would head down there to get his skelly boy free
I can go get him.
after that.
Okay.
So,
Alright, well, we'll get back to everybody else in this room in a minute. Absolutely, what you doing? Bailey, what are you doing? What are you doing?
No. I'll be right back. You stay there. And she's gonna come over here, and then about now her wings are probably toast. Daru!
Yeah. You make me a perception check if you want.
Okay.
Wow.
19?
19, you look up at the ceiling, being used, knowing that he's been doing that. You don't see anything. And you hear the faintest whisper of your name come from the northern cells.
Oh, wait. Gotta wait. The thing, and you just wait. As she's sloshing through the water, knocks on the door. Daru, are you in there?
You just hear a muffled yes.
Can I open the door?
You can make an athletics check.
Oh, did he barricade it?
It's in that is in 5 feet of heavy water. Take an athletics check to open.
16?
I don't know. Let me double check how heavy those doors are. Yes, it opens. Yeah, so you go and you push it open through the sludge, and you see, as you kind of step in, and you see the back wall, you see Doru kind of like, his back is to the wall, but he's above the water, and his hands and feet are just planted on the wall, and he's just looking at you, and he squints.
She's gonna come in and kind of block the doorway a little bit. I am so sorry. I didn't think about that. Are you alright?
He kind of nods, and he goes, just maybe work on giving the full information.
Sorry,
just
I
moving.
didn't realize it was good. I'm sorry. I'll keep it foremost in my mind if I do it again. Can you, like, wear a cloak or something? Because I have the cloak he gave us. Do you want that? Will that help you?
Not to stand in that, no.
Well, you can't... Oh, crap. I don't know what to do. Because, I know it's going to last for a little bit. And I can't make it go away.
Not dismiss it?
No.
Why can't you do it, Bailey?
Because it lasts for an hour.
You can try.
It doesn't say I can dismiss it.
No spells say you can dismiss them, but I think it's understood that
Yes.
any spell that you cast, you can willingly
But it's
just
not
drop
concentration.
Doesn't matter.
it. Yeah, you can dismiss it.
Okay.
You can dismiss it. I just wasn't sure if that was like you cast as a player making Bailey not know this, is why I asked.
No, like I legit was like it doesn't say I could dismiss it. So I didn't know. I thought a spell would say if you could.
No, totally fine. It's just, you can, even though it's not a concentration, you still have somewhat of a connection to your magic. So it's something that you could dissipate if you wish.
Okay. Bailey's gonna,
And we'll say that Bailey wasn't even thinking, has never really had this thought, because she's never really had to be in a situation where she's needed to. So it's kind of, as you say that thought and that remembrance of speaking with Father Lucian kind of filters in your mind, and you realize that maybe you could.
She's gonna, like, not thinking about the others in the room because she's in a panic. She's gonna dissipate the light.
Oh, it's so nice to be able to see.
Well, we're gonna pause you because I'm gonna give him a couple minutes with the light.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
And then we'll come back.
It would
and then
take. I think it would take her a second to be like,
Yeah.
oh wait, maybe I can.
Yeah. So as Bailey is doing that, Phil grabbed the keys, handed them to, I think Ambrose took it.
Mm-hmm. If Phil's handing them out, Ambrose will go find Emil.
Okay. So you can wander off towards Emil.
Isaac would follow.
Oh, you need to. Here, I'm gonna take that curtain down now that it doesn't matter. Just You guys should be able to move on and off the balcony now.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
that's okay.
Oh.
Isaac, are you following Ambrose?
Yep. Ambrose did not leave at Isaac's site.
Isaac, I know you were here last session. These red markings are whirlpool tiles.
Okay.
Don't step on them. Follow exactly
Got
where I'm going.
No problem. Much more limber than you.
I don't doubt it.
Yeah, because when you're in this spot, Isaac, this water is dark and it's black and it's icky and it is 3 feet deep. So you are trudging through. So for mechanical purposes, it's difficult terrain.
Yeah.
But obviously, we're not in a situation where that needs to be very apparent. But just so you're aware. All right, so you two are gonna go talk to Emil. I'm gonna come back to you two, since I'm on the timer in the room.
Sure.
All right, what is Otis doing? Because I know Phil said he's gonna go help Otis. Is Otis trying to get Skelly Boy?
Yeah, just as you approach, Phil, I probably would have already been like, "All right, dwarf skeleton, break those manacles around its ankles. Have him hit it with his axe. But if that doesn't work, I just tell them, back away." And I look at Phil with help me eyes.
Oh yeah, Phil would absolutely come over and help.
Yeah, you can try to have it strike with the axe, but looking at these things closer, you can tell that they are pretty rusted with age, and you imagine it'd be pretty easy to do like a strength check to break them. And your skeleton who's trying to break them would have advantage on said check.
Sure. I would have, seeing how rested and stuff they are, I would go ahead and have them pull on it. Let me see. Strength. Average.
Yeah.
Working together. I would. One of them gives the other advantage as he helps them.
Yeah, they already have advantage.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah.
So if you want to roll. Sorry.
19 and 10.
The one that has the 19 easily just goes and they kind of break away a little bit. The other one makes absolutely no movement on them.
I just stand there, I look at Phil and I go, maybe you should try to get him down. And I point to our guy.
I'll give the, if your skeletons are working on free, the other one, I'll just say it takes a few minutes. We don't have to keep rolling the checks. Since we're not in like a dire situation.
I'll just be a spot for Phil here as he tries to do his thing.
Yeah, this this rusted cage is hanging up, and the ceiling from here is 20 feet. It's hanging about 5 feet down, so it's about the bottom of the cage is about 10 feet above you.
Okay, is there a chain or anything to lower it?
Easily enough to find with your passive perception. I'm not even going to make you roll it, Mr. 19. Yes, you do see where you'd be able to lower it down.
Cool. Then I will lower it down, and if it's locked, I would like to make a thieves' tools to try to unlock it.
I'm guessing you're lowering it down just enough where you can get that, or are you submerging this dude into the 3 feet of water?
No, I'm not submerging him. The base is going to be like just enough to make a ripple when I'm done.
Yeah, as you bring this down, and Otis is kind of helping you and assisting you, and you do notice that there is a lock on it that you had a key for that's run off with Ambrose. Now you can make a thieves' tools check. And I'm going to pause.
The tools first. No, I will try and make the tools while they're doing that. See if I can do it first. But go ahead.
Yeah, why are you doing that? Zare, what are you doing?
He's gonna come down from his rage and wipe his eyes until he can see again.
Your face is sticky and icky.
Ew, I don't like it. He'll look around, see it kind of like that the battle is over. He'll ease himself over the edge here and go recover the remnants of his beloved silver net that he cut.
Oh.
Mhm.
Is it salvageable?
You're definitely gonna have to probably take it back to who that smith you had it fix it in blocking. It's definitely probably gonna take a little bit more time.
Deal.
Probably gonna need some more silver.
Deal.
All right. Go ahead and roll me that sleight of hand check or the thieves tools check. Phil.
15.
15. Alright. Yeah, that you go and you just as you hear the click of the tools kind of open this lock, the light goes out in the room.
Perfect timing. I disappear.
Yeah. And you open it,
See.
I'm guessing?
I do open it.
You see he went still and you open it and I'm guessing you help this man out. He shakes his head like you can tell he's looking in your direction, Otis, but he's not like looking at you. But he shakes his head and he just kind of stands there in the water, seeming a little unsure. And like his hands start going out, like trying to like find the wall, and
Hold on. Let's see here. Just for now, I pull out a torch, my tinder box, and I'll go ahead and light it for him.
Okay. Are you giving him the torch, or are you gonna hold on to it?
You get up. After they freeze that guy, and then I go to you hold this, and I give him the torch. Stay close to this one here.
Okay. It's
And I
2020
point
on a torch, right?
Yes.
Cool. I'll go ahead and make your Skelly Boy have some light. And he does, and you see he comes near this guy, and the guy kind of looks a little nervous, but then looks at the two of you, just blinks his eyes.
Are you okay?
And kind of like does like the, when you like, but he doesn't make the noise. His shoulders kind of shimmy a little bit, and he kind of tilts his head side to side. And then clasps together in front of him and bows at you all in like a mutual universal gesture of thanks.
I guess you're gonna have to come with us, because I imagine when the Lord gets back, he's not gonna be so pleased with things going on here right now. But do you know these catacombs?
He shakes his head.
Alright, well, I guess you can't speak at all.
He shakes his head again, and he opens his mouth, and you can see the stub of his tongue in his mouth.
Ugh.
Ooh.
Yikes. Alright. Well, let's just get all the others and figure out our next move, but I think we should get out of this water. And I will tell the skeletons and myself, I'm gonna climb up here.
Okay. Yeah, he'll follow you. It usually takes an athletics check, but you guys aren't in a hurry, so yeah, you guys come up there. Was there anything else you were doing?
Nope.
Besides your... Okay. Alright, I'm gonna swap back to those not in the room. We'll get back up to you guys up there. Yeah, the light and Ambrose and Isaac, you get to the door and you see Emil kind of poking out, and he looks at you all expectingly.
Emil, I have good news. We have succeeded in securing your freedom. At least from your collar.
I heard. And he just lifts up his chin. You can see the keyhole on the collar.
Right. And then the light goes out.
Yes, and then the light goes out.
Oh, shoot. Hold on.
Isaac's been shedding light this whole time. with
Oh.
that lantern, remember?
You still have the lamp.
Yeah.
I would just.
Yeah. It was the
snuff
lantern
torch.
revealing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, well, it's been an hour, so that oil use would have been out. Do you have more oil for it?
Yeah, it's like it has like 6 hours worth of.
Is it
Mhm.
6 hours for that one? Oh,
Let me
okay, I'm
bring
so
it up.
sorry. No, he's friend. I believe you.
Yeah.
If
Just so
not,
everybody
Isaac,
knows.
you would know that Ambrosia has oil.
Yeah. So the lantern burns for 6 hours on 1 pint of oil.
Nice. Okay, cool. Perfect. I was thinking of something else. 20 and 20. Let me put that on Isaac.
It probably only has
Oh.
realistically like 4 hours of oil in it because we did use it back at Argenvost and
Or
I
no,
haven't messed
this
with it
has
since.
30 and 30 dice.
Oh,
Oh.
30-30. Wahoo.
30. Hey, we will take it.
Holy cow.
We take those.
I can see!
There you go. So the light goes out, and Isaac's like, "Oh shit, that's right." And like, I'll say like you pull it out from underneath your cloak, where you had hidden
Yeah.
it when you guys were trying to be a little more stealthy earlier. And you have light.
Thank you, Isaac. I hate to think of dropping these in the water while I'm fumbling about with Emil's neck.
Why would you even bring that up? Now I'm worried about it.
It's all right. This can't be that hard. And I'll attempt to unlock Emil's collar.
Yeah, with the keys, easily enough. You go and it unlocks and it clicks, and he lets out a sigh of relief, and his hands go up to touch it, and then he just stops, and he waits for you to take it off.
Oh, apologies. You're right. It's better that another person do that. And I'll reach out to take off his collar.
Give me a dexterity check.
Sure thing. It's the same no matter what. Wow.
Yeah, right. With an 18, you go to do it, and you're like, I need to be a little careful. And you can tell it kind of hinges in the back to like open up. And so you kind of take both hands and you gently grab it, and you slowly ease it open without making those thorns that are on the inside of this collar dig and gash at him. And you're able to take it off of him without incurring any more damage. And you see the minute you get it off, his skin starts knitting and healing.
Oh, that's so cool.
Interesting. I've never seen a werewolf up close before. Heal their own wounds. Isaac, would you like this? And Ambrosia hands the collar to you.
Oh, instantly Isaac just takes it and just shoves it in the box.
For the box purposes, you can type in Silverthorn collar.
Yay, yippee.
And Emil kind of breathes, and he reaches out and puts his hand on your shoulder, Ambrose, because you guys are about the same height. And I'm grateful. I will help as I can, but I have been in here for weeks, and I know my constitution to be pitiful at best.
Well,
I'll do what I can.
I suppose now that there aren't more dangers about.
We've cleared the castle.
No, that's a good point. Should you just follow us then? I hadn't thought about that.
I can. But if it's
More strays.
a fight, I don't know how effective I'll be, but I'll stay out of the way.
We hope to avoid them. Do you know anything about a level lower than this one?
No. As low as I was taken.
Have you been any higher in the castle?
When I was dragged through the gates in the grand entry and then down some stairs to here.
No.
He
One of the
does not
towers.
like tours. A bad host.
Emil kind of just grunts at that.
Can't expect much from those here. Emil. I hope we can get you back in time for, things may go dire for us if we don't. If that happens, Could you make sure your wife gets the pendant back?
What pendant?
You'll know when we leave.
Just nods. Looks to follow you.
Alright.
Bailey,
Go. Mhm.
Yeah, you guys can head back.
Sure.
That's what you guys are doing.
Mhm.
Yeah, Bailey, the light goes out and Doru like visibly relax.
I really am sorry about that.
Yeah, it's alright.
I mean, can
Call
I
it-
heal you or something? I mean, will my
Do
healing
not
hurt you?
put any magic on me. Thank you.
Okay. I mean, I have a potion. Will a potion help you?
And you see, look at him. Do you remember when this had cast, your daylight had cast, as you had seen done to all these other vampires? You had seen his skin had started to crack, and as you're kind of standing there, and he lowers himself under the water and starts splashing towards you. And you see where you had seen those cracks on his skin, they're no longer there. He looks completely unharmed.
Okay. All right. Good. You look a little better. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
I really am sorry. Just like sorry.
He reaches out to you and grabs your hand if you let him.
Mhm.
And he squeezes it. It's fine. I've made worse mistakes. And you forgave me.
Appreciate it. All right. Let's get back to the others.
I thought,
Watch out.
yeah.
Remember to watch your step.
Oh, psh, and as he steps out in front of you, he just gets up on the wall and just skitters across us yelling.
Right. Yep. Okay, good. And Bailey sloshes back into the water.
Okay.
He could have carried you like a gentleman, but nope, he sloshed through the water.
Yeah.
That's okay. I deserved it.
Bailey hikes up her skirt. Alright, fine.
She's wearing armor. She's not wearing a dress.
Oh, that's right. You'd be in breeches. Never mind.
I think Isaac's the only one dressed up. Isaac's still in the suit.
That suit, probably.
Yeah.
The
Bailey
pants-
traded,
Anyone looking to
Bailey
get
traded
rich
in the
really
dress
quick?
for legit armor.
What'd you say, Otis? Sorry?
Is anyone looking to get rich really quick? I mean, I
Yep.
think there's still some more of these platinum coins in those dungeons or those jail rooms in the water. I mean,
Let's do it.
we looked. Doru and
No.
I looked for just a minute, and we found like 300 of them. I only can imagine how much is down there.
Every minute matters. If the Lord comes back, then
Agreed.
No, I think we do need money. I
mean,
think that is
look-
equally important.
You can't spend money if you're
Remember
dead,
this
Isaac.
now.
Yeah, we also need money to live.
We are
I think
gonna-
an extra few minutes is fine.
Oh, okay.
We can spare a quick minute. Sorry, Zara, I kind of agree with them. And I actually want to search around to see if there's anything up here that's unused from her projectile stockpile.
Yeah, as you're looking around, Phil, you once again see a ceramic jug that has multiple stoppers around it, but that's it. And you also notice that this man with you, the skull that been using and talking, he picks it up and holds it to his chest. Everybody up there can notice that as well with him.
Another Otis.
I would ask
You know
him a
this person?
question.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I asked him, did you know this person?
And he nods, and he kind of, with his right arm, holds the skull kind of very tenderly. Like, yeah, Otis is very attached to Hans, but this man is cradling it more like a beloved one. And he holds his left hand up. And you see on his ring finger, what probably was a wedding band has now been melted onto his finger.
Oh,
Ooh.
that's sad.
and then he places it gently on the skull.
I see.
And
Not
notice
sure
you
for my-
you know enough. This is a very fresh skull. Like maybe a day. Maybe a night.
Were they tortured?
And he nods and he looks over at you, Ambrose, and looks at you, Isaac.
Mhm.
And just stares at you too. At that question.
What the
Oh, that's right.
Woman, but I freed her. Returned with her body. Can I make an insight check to try to figure out what he's hinting at?
I think you're on the right track.
Who?
I think I'm connected. I mean, was this that lady? I mean,
As you say that-
sense.
He kind of looks around and he kind of nods.
Oh, the one that was hung up. That
And
was
he
the wine.
furiously nods as you say
Can-
that, Isaac.
Mm,
Like, remembering back to the body, though, Dice, didn't it have a head?
Mm-hmm. It did.
Glad we killed this bitch.
yeah, what the fuck?
Who did I bury? Another thing I'll have to remember when we get back to the body.
That's a good question.
That's really scary. Wow. Anyway, this money.
yes,
Don't
quickly,
want to
I
think
give
about
him
that.
quick directions to the cell, and where I picked up the coins at least.
Which purveyor do you think will take coins of the Lord's face on it? He will know exactly where his coins are.
Oh, that's money's
We can
money.
figure that out. They can melt it down and refurnish it.
What are you guys doing?
What was in that jug with multiple stoppers that I picked up?
When you pick it up, it makes sloshing sounds. Do you open it?
Yeah, but I'm pointing it away from me just in case something spews out. I don't trust shit here.
Here, I'll put a picture of it in the player handout.
Put your
so it looks
eyeball
like-
against it.
Yeah. That is
You
not
open
what
it?
I imagined. The top one.
Yeah,
That
you open
makes
it.
a difference.
You
Okay.
open it. Okay.
Nothing spews out or
No.
anything else.
Mm-mm.
I put my finger over the top as a stopper and just kind of turn it over real quick just to see if anything comes out.
You
Or-
hear sloshing,
Mhm.
but it's dry inside.
Probably has magical properties. I can identify it maybe later.
Yeah, later. But yeah.
Just behind this curtain, there's another chamber that has a font in it of obviously magical. Multiple colors, had like gems around its outer edges, and 3 doors beyond that. It looks important.
Were we not fishing your coins out of the...
But yeah, we'll wait for Isaac to get back here in a second, and then we'll head there.
Where were the coins at? I did not see. I'm sorry. There. Okay. Yeah.
Remember
Just
the water
the northern
trap.
one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anybody?
So
Okay.
yeah, as
Yeah.
you go
I'm
in
gonna-
here, Isaac, you see now that you are in 5 feet of water because the stairs suspended down into these cells and mold covers the ceiling that only hangs 3 feet above the water, and you see all these entrances are blocked by iron bars line both sides of the hall. Which cell are you? What are you doing? I'm guessing you were given the keys.
I'm assuming I was. Was I?
Yes, we would have given you all the things necessary to access that cell.
Cool. I'm gonna go through like 3 of them on the left side.
Okay, which one are you starting at?
We'll start at this one that I'm at.
Okay. That one seems to be empty.
Okay.
You open it?
Oh.
It
Like
seems
I
to
don't
be
see
empty
anything.
because you are standing in 5 feet of water.
I would have told you
And
that, you would have had to fish in the water. And
Oh, then yeah, I would open it. I'll make myself like taller, as tall as I can, just like 6'8" or something, like long ass arms,
Mm-hmm.
and just
Okay.
scoot like try and copy Ambrosie's hands with how big they are,
Mm-hmm.
and just to like slosh and scoop through all the muck to get as much as I can after I open it. Yeah.
Yeah, you go and you start kicking around. You don't feel anything.
Cool. On to the next one.
This next one, the door is actually already slightly ajar. You go in and kick around, feel around. You don't find anything.
Next one.
Using the key to open it. As soon as you enter the cell, you can feel a little bit of something's at your feet.
I'm ripping and tearing to grab them.
How long do you spend grabbing?
Yeah, until it becomes difficult to find more.
Okay. What do you got? Is
Or
anybody
somebody
doing
comes to stop
anything
me.
is anybody doing anything of any interest?
I
Well, you
would
guys
would
just waiting
be
for
ritual casting detect magic.
detect magic? Okay.
Yes.
Alright, so it's gonna take 10 minutes. Is there anything anybody else is doing in this 10 minutes?
I'm gonna
Sure.
rest. I mean, I'm not gonna heal, but I'm gonna like sit down and take a breather.
If I see Otis ritual casting, everybody else is kind of chilling, and I hear Isaac over there, I'm gonna go help Isaac.
Zara's gonna start poking around behind the curtain.
Yeah, I'll take the curtain. I'll take the curtain away for you, Zare. Because it was mostly important to have there during the fight. You easily poke behind the curtain and you see a door.
He'll open the door.
Okay. I'll describe that, and then I'll get back to what everybody else is doing. We're now in here. You see, this room is 30 feet square, rising to a 20-foot tall flat ceiling. A stone brazier burns fiercely in the center of the room, but its tall white flame produces no heat. The rim of the brazier is carved with 7 cup-shaped indentations spaced evenly around the circumference. Within each indentation is a spherical stone, twice the diameter of a human eyeball and made of a colored crystal. No 2 stones are the same color. Overhead, a wood-framed hourglass as tall and wide as a dwarf hangs 10 feet above the brazier, suspended from the ceiling by thick iron chains. All the sand is stuck in the upper portion of the hourglass, seemingly unable to run down into the bottom. And you see there is a glowing script at the base of the hourglass that, if you got closer, you probably could read. You also see on either side 2 9-foot-tall statues of knights on horseback, poised to charge with swords drawn, in the deep alcoves facing each other, with the brazier sitting in between them. You wait for the party, or are you going to go in? So I'll say everybody else is on a 10-minute hold, so...
Oh. It's like Jason as a player does not trust the statues. But Zare wants to keep us moving.
It's probably fine. What could happen?
Yeah. After seeing Ambrosia get launched in the elevator.
I lived.
He's gonna walk 5 feet in to see if he can get a read on whatever that thing is. It's on the floor, he said, under the brazier. In this, under the flamey thingy.
Lose connection?
Nope.
No, we hear you.
Okay. Sorry, I heard Zare say he's gonna walk, and then it went out on me. I'm sorry.
He's gonna go in just 5 feet and see if he can like catch what's under the ground. Under you said it's under the fire here, like on the ground under the brazier.
Oh, it's the glowing script is on the base of the hourglass that hangs over the brazier. And
okay.
getting in and kind of squinting closer, you can see
What do
written.
my elven eyes see?
Yeah, your elven eyes see at the base of this hourglass. Cast a stone into the fire. Violet for the curse mire. Orange to the lonely tower. Red to where the monks hid flowers. Green to where the coffins trade. Indigo to castle's shade. Blue to where the grapes grow sweet. Yellow for the mountain keep.
Is that a haiku?
I don't know, I didn't write it, but it's beautiful and I love it. I'll put it in PC notes for you guys.
Gorgeous.
And he will go
You
back.
can make me a nature check, I think. Yeah, make me a nature check.
Oh, 14.
Thank you. Anyways,
Oh, okay.
yeah, in the 10 minutes it takes Otis to cast a spell, in this amount of time, Isaac and Phil, you have kind of shuffled around and you can no longer feel any more coins. But you know that you have 3,000 pieces
Gosh.
of Electrum.
Of Electrum, okay.
Of Electrum. Okay.
Oh,
They're like,
With
oh, it's still a lot, you guys.
Visage on it.
it was platinum last time, right?
It was platinum last time, yeah. This time it's Electrum. Notice your spell finishes.
That's 1,500 gold, by the way, if you guys are curious.
All right.
Yeah, but you
All
can't
right.
transfer it to gold. You don't have gold. You have Electrum.
I'm looking out for I tell Emil, I gesture for Emil to get up here, and Isaac, are you done?
Do I hear him?
I don't know, do you hear him?
I mean, I definitely didn't leave. Unless it feels like drag me back.
I mean, Phil wouldn't drag you back, but he would be like, okay, I think that's it, and then start walking back.
I'm poking this one real quick. Real fast.
Okay. Alright. Let me get back up to that. You open it,
Mm-hmm.
kick around, you don't feel anything.
Angrily, grumpily slink my way back. Still
Okay.
looking weird and grotesque. Like
Yeah.
a mixture of Ambrosi and just like a mixture of the whole party. Whatever body parts suited what I was doing.
It's got Bailey's hair, Rosie's
For
jaw,
sure.
Zare's mean mug.
Whoever has the biggest eyes, I have their eyes.
I thought he was a fan of Bailey's eyes because they glow.
Oh, there we go.
Listen,
There you
whatever was it's helping me achieve my goal at the time is what I was using.
It has a very pointed and pockmarked chin.
Like Zare's arm length with Ambrosie's hands.
Jesus. All right. Oh, you're too long now. Okay.
Big question
Wait,
here for you
Phil.
though, Isaac.
Attack it.
What were you doing with your lantern when you were underwater?
Just like hanging it on if I could, hang it on something. Or just put it in the box.
Fair enough. Otis, you as Isaac and Phil come back and we see Isaac as they are, you pop your spell off and this jug that Phil had lights up, as well as the various amounts of magical items that the party has on them.
Definitely magic, I say to Phil as I point at the jug.
They're just gonna hold up the mace.
Lights up with magic. You can definitely tell the School of Magic for... I might have them wrong, so just correct me, it's okay. The jug is like transmutation.
Well, they're all necromancy. That's the correct
Right.
Mm,
And the mace would be the... What is it?
Evocation.
Exploding mace.
Divinity.
Mace of explosions.
Hold on. I'll Bailey's daylight spell and double check. Yeah, it's evocation.
Abjuration.
Well, I mean, it could
I'm
be.
double checking something, sorry.
If it's based on the light spell, it's evocation. But I don't know.
Hang on, I'm looking up something real quick. I just don't want to put you wrong.
Evocation.
Abjuration.
Oh shit. Okay. Never mind.
Maybe it was Bailey mace then.
Might be.
You're trying to get
guys-
Bailey into melee combat.
I don't know.
You give Bailey the mace?
He's not gonna even ask her. He's gonna Bailey catch, and he's gonna lob it
And I
in
try to
her
catch
direction.
You catch it?
I'll try to catch it. She's not very dexterous.
I'm gonna say easily enough. You've got bad catch game, but Zira's pretty good at throwing shit.
That's
So
fair.
Tom Brady.
From the back.
you catch this mace, Bailey,
Mhm.
and you feel your holy symbol warm up. Do you concentrate on this mace?
Huh.
Sure.
All right. Concentrate on it for a full minute, and I'll share it with you.
Okay.
Oh, good
She's
lord.
like hugging it. Like it's a precious.
Should be under your items tab and roll 20.
Dope.
Items tab and roll 20.
Good catch indeed.
What are you guys, as you guys see Bailey hold this mace, and this mace lights up like it's always a
Is it-
light. So you,
Is it
Yeah.
the last thing?
it should, yeah, the thing that says mace, the word in front of it, mace.
Well,
Yeah.
it says another word in front of it. Is it mace first?
No,
Or so I'm
mace
looking at a
second.
different mace.
No, I just added it. Should be the item underneath the clairvoyance. Oh yeah, the thing that says a lawful good creature can attune itself to the mace in 1 minute. And you can go ahead and change your alignment to lawful good.
What?
Oh,
You
Whoa.
have been
wait a minute.
acting.
Forced alignment change? That's not good.
You have been acting lawful good, Miss Bailey.
Oh, okay. Look at me. I'm becoming a new person, guys.
My God.
Love. I had my first alignment change in D&D. It's never happened before.
Glad this isn't second edition.
Yeah.
I
So
don't
you
know
guys
what
see
that
Bailey
means,
hold
but-
this mace, and I'm gonna put a permanent 15-foot aura of light on you.
Ooh.
Poor Phil.
15, 15. Yep.
You know what? I just picked the wrong class. It happens. It's all good.
All right. What are you guys
Just
doing?
Just wait till next campaign.
You could always just abandon your class features like I did. I think that's what
That
Yeah.
was the dumbest choice.
Ooh.
Okay. Zir,
Mm.
what did you see in the other room that I did not know you went into?
He'll recite the description exactly as it was set out. There was a white flame, a white flame in the middle of the room, 7 colored stones around it, some poem, maybe a haiku, 2 large foreboding statues on either end of the room, and 3 doors at the other end.
Can you recite the haiku verbatim?
Where's your luster?
Yeah, he'll recite it verbatim.
That's fine.
Okay.
Sounds
Yeah,
like
right.
teleportation.
It's very eloquently put. Are we continuing then?
Quickly, I'm gonna check one of the platinum coins to see if they glow.
No.
All right, ahead we go. And I would walk up and come through the door. And that's when it shuts behind me and locks.
Yep, 100%. No, you get you get through and see the same description that was given to
Zerbear.
Zarebear, yeah. And the this brazier and this, because you still have detect magic up. I'm guessing it's up for 10 minutes, right? Conjuration all day.
You said the flame was conjuration.
The
Okay.
brazier and the hourglass that's above it.
I examined these statues carefully. Do they glow at all? Uh-oh.
Don't be suspicious.
We can't hear you talking.
Don't be suspicious.
I'm not talking yet.
Oh my god.
Oddly, no.
Dun dun. Dun dun dun.
I think I don't know.
Guys, can I drink a healing potion?
You can if, yeah, you know what you're doing.
Thanks. Alright.
Don't
Swat
be
it out of his
suspicious.
mouth.
Don't be suspicious.
No, they don't.
The doors. Do I detect anything glowing from them?
No.
After sizing up the room here, I tell Scullaboy to go stand in front of this statue, this guy to stand in front of this statue. And you stick with me. Cast a stone into the fire. If you look at these stones, do they radiate different schools of magic?
No, they're all conjuration.
All of it's conjuration. Okay. I'm kind of talking
But seeing
out loud.
that, you can kind of see that the hourglass and this brazier and these stones, it's all the same magic. All of this works together.
And I'm kind of like talking out loud as I'm thinking about this situation for you, anybody who's in the room to hear. Violet for the cursed mire.
What, like amethyst?
Y'all can go if you're in the
Yes.
room. Go in the room.
Orange to the lonely tower.
Like
Red
topaz.
to the monk shoot flowers. Green to
Ruby.
where coffins trade. Indigo, castle shade. All this is two. I wonder if this is some type of teleportation magic.
Must be.
Remember when you were here when you came here with your arcane eye and you had passed your check, you remember that monk's hood is another, it's a colloquial name for the wolfsbane flower.
Wait a minute. If these go places, and this one here, red to where the monk should flowers. Emil.
He's in there with you. I haven't moved him yet. Sorry. Yeah.
Monk should flowers around you guys' caves and home. Was there a lot of that?
He kind of looks at you and not where I'm from, but they grow in Kresk.
I look at all of you, I go, what if this could take Emil out of here away from immediate danger?
Oh,
Well, our oath says we
Or
have
to
to
their
return
death.
him and help. So,
We have to what?
how literal is the oath?
We
Said-
need to
I didn't hear what you
reunite
said.
them.
You said I had to return them and help?
Our oath essentially said that we have to help reinstate him to power.
Well, we can get
Oh
him
yeah,
to
by the way, we
Kresk.
have to help reinstate you to power. And she turns back to
He
the
kind of
others.
chuckles.
We can get him to Kresk, and maybe he can wait there, or any one of these other locations. I imagine. I mean, have we the cursed
Then-
mire?
Rory
sorry.
speaks up.
Where
Did
the
any
heck-
of them take you back to Valaki? We could get Gertruda and send her through.
That's a good idea.
ooh,
Yes.
good.
The Lonely Tower, I imagine, is a tower of Kazans. That would make sense.
What about green? Could
To
that be
the
the coffin maker?
I would suspect so. And blue has to be the vineyard.
The Monticult vineyard?
Yes. Where grapes used to make wine.
Mm.
Is that wise, though? Even if we're halfway right, sending one person alone into that flame seems dangerous.
I mean, it's either that or, run the risk of. Look at him. I look at him, I point to Emil as he looks emaciated and,
He's healed,
chained up.
but he looks like, you look at him as you say this now, and your collar is gone, and there's dried blood stuff still there, but the wounds are healed, but he does look exhausted.
Look,
Several
if we drop,
levels.
if we just drop him through this and he runs into those other walls, they will ambush him. We need to back him up.
Well, no, we sent him to Valaki, the coffin shop. There's no wolves there.
And they won't test
I think
him.
that's a smart idea.
There it is, like, yeah, we could send him, and she points at the unspeaking man, him and Gertrude, we could send them all there with a note and send them to the Blue Water Inn.
I nodded
idea.
emphatically.
But then, how do we get home?
We have birds, apparently, right?
There's other
Yes,
stones
this
here.
can be a backup. This one here, though. I look at the yellow one to the mountain keep, Mount Goddess,
Bargain
the
Ross
Amber
Bolt.
Temple. No, the Amber Temple. Right?
Perhaps. It could also be the tomb of King Baron. Unless those are the same place.
I would think it would have to go to the Amber Temple, because we have an idea now of what's there.
The time for speculation can be later. We must explore now while we still have an opportunity.
Well, I could do this. If we want more assurity, I could cast Identify, which would reveal a lot more properties, so we can be assured that Emil here will maybe make it to his destination. And maybe we can figure out the exact destination of some of these other things, but, it'll tax my resources. I feel like it's worth a go.
I could use the rest if we were to wait here for the hour.
Oh, no, I could dirty cast it. I could spend, hold on. Let's see here. It's 11 minutes to just cast it regularly. But if we ritual cast it, it's going to take 10 times as long, like an hour or something like that. So, I don't know if we want to stick around here, for an hour to rest. I'll cast Identify. Unless, Isaac, I recalled, you have similar incantations, right?
I think I might have forgotten.
Oh no,
You know, I
did you
think-
follow
I think I had a-
Ambrosie's trend?
I think I had a bad dream and just don't know if I can do it anymore.
If you're trying to be deceptive, I'm definitely inside.
No, I know I definitely can't do it. When I level up, I changed some spells.
All right. I'm going to, just watch out for nothing comes to ambush us. I don't know what's beyond these doors. I didn't get a chance to look at that. They don't seem to be magical, but I wouldn't be surprised if they were trapped. But give me about 10 minutes, and I'm going to go ahead and whip out the spell book, and I'm going to go to Identify, and I'm going to walk around this font here, and I'm going to begin casting it.
Okay. Bailey, you notice next to you, you see this man shuffle, and he fits the white mask back on his face.
that just something that makes you feel better? Or are you
nods.
afraid of what's behind the door? Okay.
And he points at the door that was behind you, and then points at the mask, then points at the door, and then the mask.
I'm sorry, I don't understand what you're trying to tell
He kind
me.
of like rolls his eyes a little bit, and he takes the mask off, goes to the door, hangs the mask on the back of the door, picks it back up, and puts it back on.
I'm really bad at charades.
Oh, Bailey. I'm not gonna explain it to you. This is more entertaining for me.
Do you mean just close the door? I can close it. You mean to close the door?
He just like his shoulders kind of shake in a silent laughter.
Can I see? I'm just
Like he's trying to speak to me. I know it.
just like a general vibe of the party for how much damage they've taken. I read it included.
You can make a medicine check.
Okay. This is a straight roll, so it's gonna be -2, whatever this is.
Okay.
Oh, that's the oops.
You're fine. I got it. Theirs got the most.
Damn.
Zare-
6 people look hurt.
No. The 6 people look hurt, but Zare's like bloodied. Everybody else has some scratches and minor scrapes on him.
Okay.
Irina and Esmeralda seem fine.
Okay, never mind.
With a
No,
passive
I'd do it.
perception of 13, would I notice that Zare is bloodied? Because I didn't think about that either.
It's pretty obvious that Zare's bloodied.
Okay,
I
I mean,
she's
his
roughed
whole
up.
face is covered in blood.
Oh, then yeah, definitely.
She spat on his face. So it could
Yeah,
be-
I know.
It's not his blood.
They don't know that.
Isaac's gonna like pull out his ledger and just start reading Tulok 5 gold. Ezekiel 17 gold, and just start doing that and cast mass healing word by just reading out people that go ahead, buddy.
That's
Love it. Go ahead and roll it.
2d4. I need to fix it because it's only 1d4 in here.
So while he's doing that, Otis is doing his ritual. Is anybody doing anything
Oh,
else?
that's so bad.
Zare's gonna ask Mask Man, do you know where those doors go? Does one go to the catacombs?
He shrugs and looks down like he's ashamed.
Ugh.
Shit.
Pitiful 6 healing to everybody.
Yeah,
To
everybody
everybody in the party.
Shit, I'll take it.
Hell yeah.
not mad about it.
Phil's actually gonna look at Bailey, say, "Hey, that spell you did to speak with Tulok, are you able to still do that again today? Not Tulok, but with somebody else?"
I could, but then that's one less daylight thing I can do, or that cool blue fire thing that I could do. I couldn't, it's one less of that. So I mean, is it a really important
What's the
message?
spell?
Sending?
Well,
I know.
yeah.
I could do that.
Dova knows the spell. Phil doesn't. It's not necessarily yet, but if we leave here by other means, we're gonna have to let Muriel and them know that they don't need to wait for us. I don't want them waiting by the castle when somebody returns home.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
So if we have to use it for other means, I completely understand. I should be able to use the whistle to,
Right.
call, and hopefully they can deliver the message. But,
Okay.
just in case we're cutting close on time, if it's an emergency,
Wait,
let them
I
know.
will keep that in the back of my mind. I will put a little pin in that, and if we are still alive and we don't need to blow something up or something, then I will definitely be able to do that.
Could
I
you?
mean, I'm all for blowing stuff up, and Phil touches there, and and Sarah, you get a cure wounds while we're talking, since it's dropping, which is fine.
Sarah, you look rough. Oh,
I've been
right.
better.
Bailey's gonna dig in her bag real quick, and she's gonna pull out one of the potions of greater healing and hand it to you. Drink that.
Well, I gave him 9. So it's 1d8 plus
Are you still
3
bad?
for cure wounds.
It hurts there.
Hold on. Dova, you're 2024 now, right?
Yeah,
You get another D8 on top.
for cure wounds.
Cure
Mhm.
wounds.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're using the
did my-
2014.
Did my
Oh.
healing word hurt everybody?
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Oh.
Zara, you get 9 plus 3, you get 12.
I did not ask for your aid, but it is
Fuck off.
appreciated. But it is
You're
appreciated.
welcome.
Okay, so you don't need this then? We're good?
It could be of use.
Okay. And she'll hand you one of them. You don't have to take it now if you don't want it, but if you need it, you have it.
It is appreciated.
So you have one, and now I have one. Potion of greater
Otis, your
healing.
spell finishes at this point. You were casting it on the brazier?
Yes. I feel like that's the thing. You said there was like an hourglass also above.
Yeah, hanging above it, yeah. And you saw all the magics connected, so
Yeah, it feels like the basin is probably the best target.
yeah, you this is a teleportation brazier. And I'll go ahead and would it tell you?
It says, yeah, if it is a magic item or some other magic imbued object, you learn its properties, how to use them, whether it requires attunement to use, how many charges it has, if any. You learn whether any spells are affecting the item and what they are. If the item was created by a spell, you learn which spell created it. If you instead touch a creature, throughout casting, you learn what spells, if any, are currently affecting the creature.
Big thing, you do not know if it is cursed or not with the identify spell.
True, you don't ever really know.
You would know that tossing one of these stones into the brazier would make the sand begin to fall through the hourglass, and that any creature that touches the flame is teleported to the location associated with the gem. And you would know that after a certain amount of time, 5 rounds, that the sand would run out and the flame would no longer transport. And that the stone that was cast into the fire would reappear.
Do we know how long it takes for the flame to return, for it to work again?
You would know that it would work again immediately.
Yes, I say as I kind of rub my hand along the sides of the brazier. It's exactly what we suspect it to be. And the bonus is that after a certain amount of time, dictated by this hourglass here, the stone returns. And we could use it again.
Did your spell say where it goes? Each of the colors?
I mean, I don't know. Does it?
Trying to decide if it... Yeah.
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 And this can be our backup to get the hell out of here. The problem
Shouldn't this
is,
be the main plan on getting out of here?
Well, if we get caught upstairs, like with Gertruda, and we can't make it back down here, then we're gonna have to rely on just getting outside of the walls again, and hopefully our Raven friends can pick us up. But if we can somehow make it back down here, then of course, yes.
So, the colors. Violet leads to Marina's monument. Orange leads to Kazan's tower. Red leads to the Shrine of the White Sun. Green leads to the Coffin Maker shop. Indigo leads to the cemetery. Blue leads to the well. And yellow leads to the guard tower.
And it's just called the guard. Well, the spell tells him it's called the guard tower.
Mm-hmm.
Too slow, Brad.
I was trying. All right.
I thought that was Shane typing because it was such a loud keyboard.
Sorry, that wasn't me. I should have muted. I apologize.
Oh, okay.
Shrine of the White Sun. We have no idea what that is. I believe, right?
But
I
you
look
make me a history check.
Oh, well, jeez. Jason, I was typing that in my notes. I wouldn't type. I love it.
The monk
Wow.
shed flowers, though, is the wolfsbane, which we know
Yeah.
is in Blurred
Correct.
Blur.
In Kresk. With that 23 in our little rule that we have, that's plenty enough. You were in Kresk within soon enough. You
Yeah.
remember that pool of water that you guys had met the abbot in that one time to get amongst it, the
Mhm.
wolfsbane, the Shrine of the White Sun.
If we get everything we need, we can get Gertruda, and we can send them back to you. And I look at Daru. We can send you guys back to Valaki, and the rest of us could, with the statue, go directly to Kresk.
The only thing I'm gonna say is that we need to take the remainder of the stones so he can't figure out where we all went. There's only 2 stones missing. He's gonna know exactly where we went.
Well, they all reappear back in their original
If they're
location.
used.
If they're used. So, and it reappears only after, 5 rounds, after a minute or so. So I think we should be safe.
Okay.
So we're not sending him back now.
Too.
Yes, let's send back Emil.
Otis, what would happen if somebody were to take a stone but never cast it into the flame?
I don't know. I imagine. I would imagine after a certain amount of. I imagine if the next time that it is used, when the time runs out, any missing stones would probably return back to their spot. That would make sense to me. That
We can test it when we send somebody out.
Yes.
I could carry one in my pocket and leave the room.
Well, I would hesitate about leaving the room, but maybe just step away. But yes, let's do this. Excitedly, I come over to Emil here. And, green. And I gestured for him to pick up the green stone. And cast it into the flame. Then touch said flame when the sand begins to drop.
Sorry, I know you were talking to me. My thing went out. You went up to Emil, gestured to the green, and said what?
I gestured for him to pick it up and I tell him to cast it into the flame. And then, the instructions given to me. Then once the time begins to go down the hourglass, I tell him to touch the flame and he should teleport.
And he looks at you and kind of hesitates and he goes, I'm in no condition to go near that place by myself.
Yeah, why don't we just send him to Valaki?
That is
An
what.
option?
That's in Valaki, yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
I kind of
send
sigh
him with
heavily.
somebody?
I go, Daru, if you can trust us, well.
Oh, I'm
I
not
don't know, he's
going
pretty
without
useful.
her.
Actually, no, you're pretty useful. You can climb on shit.
I did accidentally you know.
As you guys are kind of discussing this, sorry, Bailey, go ahead.
No, you're right. You're right.
This man walks up and he walks up as you're saying that. And he kind of like puts his hand on you to like pause, Otis, and he looks up at you, Ambrose, and he taps the skull, and then points at the green gem and like tilts his head like he's asking a question.
You wish for me to try? But that can't be what you're asking.
He shakes his head and he taps the skull. Good. And then lifts up his finger and wiggles the ring finger that has the melted gold band on it. And then taps it, and then points at the green skull and tilts his head again. You get the sense that he looks over at as you say that, Otis, and he nods and he walks over to Emil and grabs his hand.
He's going with Emil.
Yes. That's where we took his beloved, and that would have... Ambrose, I guess you want to tell him exactly where the body...
Yes, of course. But is this wise? What if...
No.
What if Lord Zarevich has used this and has stationed minions there to capture any who attempt to use this without his express permission?
We've already expelled the minions. If you remember, we were at the coffin shop and there were vampires spawned there. Probably how they got there was through here. I mean, and with Wachter, looking over Valaki, I don't think that... I'm pretty sure the guards and stuff are making sure nothing else is coming through there.
Yeah, they didn't want to let me in. Dorios pipes up.
But they don't need to. They could simply have used this after we had scattered Volenta and... Well, actually, wait, sorry, I wasn't there. After you ran Volenta out of town.
I sigh exasperated. Like, look, choose
We're already at rock bottom.
The coffin shop where maybe there's a couple vampires spawn where they can escape, or we drag Emil here through this place and hope that he doesn't get killed.
Indeed, we are wasting more time by questioning this. Zara's gonna just take the green one in front of him and chuck it in.
What? What are you doing? No!
As you do this, Zare, the flame, this white flame, turns into green, and the sand begins falling through the hourglass. And Emil and this man reach out into the flames, and they're gone.
Oh, okay. Well, second there, I
Harry
thought
Potter
that
shit.
the person who was going would have had to toss it in, but all right, no harm, no foul.
Can I rush up and grab the red gem out of its socket?
Yeah.
I'm just curious. I want to hold it and wait till the hourglass times down.
About 30 seconds later, the hourglass stops. The sand runs out, and the color of the flame returns to white. And the green stone reappears in the brazier's rim.
Is the red stone still in my hand?
Yes.
Oh. We should take them all then.
We should take all of these stones.
I agree then,
As
yeah.
it just opens up the box.
100% we should take all these then. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The box is full of the dragon skull.
Hopefully, that doesn't trigger any strangeness. I kind of back away from the statues.
Which one do we care about the least?
I think we care about all these. Just grab them.
No, well, we could test it with one. If you're worried about it, let's test it with one. Which one do you care about the least? Or I'm just taking one and leaving.
Kazan's tower.
Cool.
We know where that's at, and we can get there.
Take Kazan's tower and I leave the room.
How are you leaving the room?
Through the door that we came through originally.
Oh,
Okay.
wait, I thought you were just gonna put it in your box.
I want to leave the room and see if anything weird happens before I put it in the box.
Okay. I look scared at these statues.
You're still in the room of mine. There we go. Yeah. You step out of the room.
Oh, it's still in my hand?
Yeah.
Wonderful. I come back in and put them all in the box.
No, Isaac. Try to get the stonework out of the box before you put the next one in.
What?
See if it's still there inside of your bag, your box.
Okay, I throw one in. No, I just throw them all in. No, I'm just.
All right.
Okay.
Well,
Where are we going,
alright.
team?
Yeah, the catacombs have to be somewhere down here, and we need to get the statue for the abbot. I would say since we seem to be, and it's probably its closest location, we should do that. Unless all of you want to really go back through the water, all the way back up across the trap, and try to go to Gertruda, we could try to handle that.
These doors have to go somewhere. And stairs is going to open this one.
Back away.
And I'm the impulsive one.
That's a lot.
I was muted. We're on a time schedule.
We are.
Chop chop.
This has stairs going up, not our door. Opens this one.
Hang on. Sorry, I'm sorry, I'm having connection issues. Which door did you open first?
The right one. It looks like stairs are going up, so he gave up on it and went to the middle door.
Okay. Go back to that first door you opened. Sorry.
Oh, we'll close this one. We haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, you haven't seen it yet. You open the door. Make me a perception check.
Oh. Natural 1, but I got 5.
Got a 5. Okay. You see some stairs.
Phil's close by. Does he see anything?
Phil, just barely, about like right here. So
Yeah,
if you can
we didn't get any of that.
Oh no.
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 Whatever update Xfinity did today.
They would have bounced out of the channel, bounce back in.
Alright, am I back yet?
There
Yeah.
you go.
There you go. Alright, internet's being a little wonky. I think this is a good break point. So let's go ahead and take...
Okay.
Sorry, I know. Let's go ahead and take 10. I'm going to redo the connection here. And we'll come back.
All right.
Okay.
Good. Open the doors. Strahd is standing right there listening
Yeah.
against it. It's like,
I'd close
Oh,
the door
shit.
immediately. Quick, throw the stones in.
Alright, so yeah. Back to this door being open. Phil, were you looking through it?
Yeah.
You see just right here, of course, now my notes aren't loading. Love this for me. Okay.
I feel
Just-
your pain.
Right? Just before the spiral staircase curves out of sight, you can see a woman's slipper lying discarded on one of the stairs.
I pointed out to Zare real quick.
Huh.
Cinderella was here.
He'll go get it. And then he'll smell it. No.
Before you can give me an investigation check.
Uh-oh, it's a trap. I knew it. Man, 5 is alright.
All right, cool. You see the slipper.
Here, he'll toss that Phil and go to the next door and open it.
Otis, are you paying attention?
There's like Santa
I'm
Claus.
paying attention to what's going on here.
Yeah, that slipper looks really familiar.
Does it look like what the ensemble Gertruda was wearing?
Uh-huh.
Oh no.
Oh,
I will immediately come over and I go, Gertruda was wearing this. It's part of her gown, her get up. She
That's
must have been right there.
Do you think she's straight up these stairs? Is that the other way into her?
I didn't explore this part, but it's a spiral staircase. Hold on. Let me look back at my...
While you're looking back at your map, Zara, you open this door and you see these stairs ascending up, and the floor is just covered in fog.
Nope. Go to the next door.
That's a bad door. Try another door.
That's a bad door.
See this door? We don't touch that door.
Last door. Door number 1.
Doormen hate this door.
Pretty simple trick.
You see right here at the end of this landing, you see like a humanoid silhouette. Seems to be looking at you. And then it ducks out of sight.
Oh, creep. As this goes up.
It seemed to be looking at you from this corner.
Yeah.
And then it like went to move and you cannot see it anymore.
The stairs go up, though.
The stairs do go up.
Poo-poo. No catacombs. Did you see that? He'll ask Phil.
Was Phil looking?
Yeah.
Yeah, you saw
I
it.
was right behind Zara. You want me to go check it out real quick?
Only very briefly. We'll be right back. I'll tell Ambrose.
I'll be on guard.
Run up.
This stairwell could go up to the 3rd floor. I don't recall us or me exploring this one, though. But it could go up there.
Possible. I think they spotted something. Noticed they're checking it out.
You guys get up to this landing and you see that the stairs continue up to the corner. Around the corner.
Poop.
Is it pitch black in here now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh right, Zare, you no longer have the mace. You should not be.
Oh yeah, let me take the light off of Zara. You were.
Oh, I didn't know I don't have light on.
It's fine.
I can see you, and I don't. I have. Yeah.
Shouldn't be. Yeah. I see you, Otis. I'm just letting these two figure out what they're doing real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Phil looks at Zara one more.
I definitely would have followed Otis.
One more.
Alright. Phil's gonna go to the top of the next set of stairs. More looking to see if he sees anybody, not really an attempt to explore.
Look over
You
at-
see. There, I'll get. Hang on, 1 second. I've got two people going. I got people going different ways.
Letting the party.
Yeah. Let me make sure I'm telling you right. Yeah, the staircase that you, Phil and Zara, is it's worn smooth and thick dust-covered steps, and cobwebs kind of choke the passage. And this second part goes up a distance of 40 feet horizontally. And you see a stone wall at the end of it.
And no creature.
No creature. But Phil, you just barely notice a little bit of a draft at your feet.
I want to look to see where the other footprints went, if there were other footprints.
There's been no footprints at all.
I point that out to Zare. Both the draft and the lack of footprints. Shall we go back?
Indeed, we could search for a lever or a switch of some sort, but it's not worth it. If it closes us out, we can't get back in, then we have no
Correct.
use to the party.
Correct. So Phil will start making his way back down with Zare.
make his way.
Okay. As you guys are doing that, Otis and Isaac, you come up to. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna take y'all to a different map. Hang on.
What?
Take you. Huh? I'm
What?
taking Otis and Isaac to it. So I'm guessing you guys are gonna go up, right?
Yeah, I look back at Isaac to see that I'm happy you're here to support me for a second, but yeah, I put my finger to my lips, obviously, being quiet, and I'm gonna continue to creep up. Oh, I point at the lantern in your hands, and I gesture for you to turn down the glow.
I shake my head no, and just walk back. Like, walk back around the corner. I'm like, I can hear.
I shrug.
I just can't see without it.
You guys come up to
You can turn it down, though. You can turn down the radius.
I could.
You guys should be on the other map. No.
Yeah. You don't want somebody to see us coming.
That's why I'm around the corner.
You see a 40-foot long corridor connects two spiral staircases, one leading up and the other descending into the depths that you came from.
I go, just wait right here. And
The plan.
I'm going to cautiously, I'm looking around on the ground for any laser beams. I gotta creep under.
You guys have climbed about 70 feet up at this point.
Jesus, okay.
I would not have gotten that far at all.
Well, you did. I hear you, but you did. It won't kill you because of it. You're fine. In this moment.
Heart pounding because I know I'm going way farther than I should. Do I see any traces of like a woman with one shoe and then a footprint or anything?
You can make me a survival check. Dusty, nothing's really making sense.
That's okay.
You
if
gonna
it
keep going
continues
up?
to go up, I'm going to continue to move stealthily as I can up here. Yes, perfect.
Isaac, are you following further or are you going back down?
No, I'm going down to get help.
Okay. Alright. Let me get you back with the others, Isaac. And I'll come back to y'all in a second. You going up, Otis?
Yeah, I have my ears open. I'm listening to see if I hear any talking or footsteps echoing about.
Hang on. Lots of maps. Lots of maps. Should be able to see yourself now.
No. Yeah.
Just keeps going up.
Would I be able to discern, considering I've explored this castle, would I be able to discern about what floor I would be at?
Yeah, that's why I'm switching the maps for you. Mm-hmm. You should be, because you should see what you've seen on this floor.
I
before.
can. I'm just in my character.
So yeah,
would be able to.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, this has to be
You going up more?
second floor. It does go up to the third floor. No, I'm gonna go ahead and quickly go back down.
Okay. All right. I'll just delete your token and get you moved back to the. Yeah.
Deleted.
And I
Deleted.
come back out of the passage with you guys. And
Well, hang on.
Oh,
Isaac
okay.
went down
Shit.
first. Yeah,
Okay.
Isaac went down first, though. While Zare and Phil were looking at their staircase, and Isaac and Otis were looking at their staircase, anybody who was behind, was there anything you wanted to do for a couple minutes, or are you waiting for somebody to get back?
Bailey, why are you glowing?
I'm not. It's this thing. And she waves the mace a little bit.
It's so bright. Does it burn? Feels like it would.
Oh, it's kind of warm. A warm light, like a Moaning Lord light.
May I? And he holds out his hand as if to touch the end of your mace.
Sure. She'll hand it over. Still glowing or not?
Yeah, it's still going. It's always it was found because it was glowing. It's glowing.
Yeah.
You're holding a mace.
I thought it'd be warmer. He hands it back.
She'll take it. And... You feel this? And she'll hold her holy symbol up and kind of like lean forward a little.
Yeah, he'll take off his gloved hand and reach out a finger to touch it.
Yeah, her holy symbol feels warm.
More so than your mace.
Well, yes.
If you're looking for practice, by the way, I can make sure you get some good hits in the morning when you can do some training. Might be good. I know you said you don't have much experience with martial arms, but no better time like the present to practice.
And at this point, Isaac and Zare would have came back. Not Isaac, sorry, Phil and Zare would have came back in.
Where the hell did they go?
Oh, they went up to check out the other side. I think Otis was getting as impatient as Zare was. No offense, Zare.
I'd rather not be here when he gets back, or else we're all dead.
Great.
Agreed.
At this point, Isaac comes through.
It just kept going up. I think Otis is still up there. I did not want to be that far away anymore.
Well, did you
I
find...
might want to go follow Otis. It just kept going, and he just kept going. He did not look like he was stopping. We should probably all get up there immediately.
All right.
At this point, you hear the shuffling and heavy breathing of Otis as he's coming down the steps with his
I
five
didn't say
self.
anything.
Well, I look at you all excitedly.
Mhm.
It does go up to the 3rd floor. I didn't go all the way up there, but it has to. It aligns to what I remember of the castle. Gertruda can be right up there. Let's go.
Let's free her then. Maybe we can free Doru and her from this place before we head any further down.
Agreed.
Wonder where that 3rd staircase leads.
Nice, good check.
So we should go up
Yeah,
first? Get her first?
100%.
Doru is just rambling up the wall.
That.
Carry me with you.
I'm gonna
Wait!
run up in tandem with Doru while he's going.
Roll me
There
stealth
goes
check.
Stealth.
No, Phil can still do stealth.
Do I get
Doru.
advantage since I'm invisible, or is it because it's down?
I'll give it to you, sure. That tracks. Is everybody going upstairs?
Yeah, I will
I
go
have
out.
concerns about going upstairs because I'm shedding all the light.
It's all
So are you
right.
gonna stay down here? Or are you going up?
Bailey, we should stay together. It'd be dangerous for you to be alone. Actually, if you don't leave, Ambrosie would not leave you.
I'll just put a little space between me and the others, then go first.
I'll stay in the back with you. I'm kind of shedding light as well.
I'll stay
Okay.
with you both because I'm very loud.
Yeah, you're not fucking going anywhere out of my sight.
Alright, sounds good. Then yes, she will go with, but stay towards the back because she doesn't want to draw too much attention to herself.
Alright.
Give it like a round, probably, dice. Like 60
That's
feet.
fine.
There you go.
Um,
Just out of range in case like a portcullis slams shut and cuts the party in half or something.
yeah.
Hmm.
I do not have an easy way to copy paste, so I'm gonna get everybody up here, and then anybody who should have had light on them will just need to remind me. Just because it's gonna be so much easier. What did you tell your skeletons to do, by the way?
And Nick's trying to go, oh, shit. I didn't rush back down. I'll catch up. And I will come back out, and I look at them, annoyed, but they're still useful. All of you, follow me. And I tell Esmeralda and Irina, I'll take up the rear. Go ahead.
What?
Who's in front then?
I assume Phil. He went after Doru,
Right,
and
okay. So it'd be Phil and Doru first. Who would be after Phil and Doru?
There.
Cool. And then it would be Isaac.
Isaac specifically is in the back because I'm shedding 30 feet of light, 60 feet of light.
I can go next.
Sorry, it's a really cramped space. This huge ass map in this cramped ass space. Alright, Bailey, you're gonna be here. I don't have the NPCs on here right now because I don't have room for them. Alright, so who had light on them? Bailey is... I need to just save yours with this 2020, I think. Who else had light on them? Sorry?
Isaac,
And yours is 30-30, correct?
30-30.
Thank you. Anybody else?
Not me.
Cool.
nope. If Irina or Esmeralda can't see for some reason, I will give the torch that the skeleton is holding to one of them.
Okay. That's fine. Alright.
With how much
You guys...
light behind him, really? I don't think I need light anymore.
Yeah. Should be everybody?
Yes. Okay.
You come up, and like I said, the NPCs are with you. I just do not have room for them. If anything, doors on the wall. You guys come up to a door. You guys have climbed 130 feet up. You guys had found that landing and gone up. And then gone up again. And it just kept spiraling up and up and up and up. And you find yourselves not sure where exactly you are in the castle.
These are not the catacombs.
No, you guys
this
went
is
up.
The third story. We have to be in the interior near the hallway full of weird statues, and there was like a living room space, and to the west of that was the doors that led into Gertruda's place. We have to be somewhere really close by. I don't remember seeing anybody up here when I first checked, but things could have changed.
How long has it been since we fought Volenta?
About an hour.
Less than an hour or more than an hour?
What do you want?
My magic weapon lasts an hour.
You're cusping on the end of that. Got a couple minutes.
Okay. Check the door for traps.
Yeah, go ahead.
Perception or investigation?
Are you looking or are you touching?
God, I hate this question. It's so unfair. To start, I'm gonna look.
Okay, perception.
12.
Can't seem to find anything. Looks good.
I try to open it quietly.
It's just a stone slab. There's no handles or anything. How are you trying to open it?
Well, if it's a push door, I'm gonna try pushing on it.
It's a trick question. You're supposed to use your teeth.
Yeah, no thank you.
Okay.
You can try to push on it. It doesn't budge. You imagine it's locked.
Is there a keyhole or anything that I can find?
Yes. You find it.
Ambrose, toss me Volenta's keys real quick.
Of course.
He was-
I'll hand it up. I'll hand it up through Zaire. Give it to Phil.
I had it. Phil.
Gertruda has another key. The only way.
Can I see if I can find a corresponding key to this door?
Yeah, roll me a general intelligence check.
It's +0, so here, we're just gonna do that. Nope, I can't find a fucking key.
You're fumbling. It's taking you a hot minute. What are you guys doing while Phil's fumbling with the keys, trying them out?
Stressing him out.
Yeah,
Come
Come on,
right.
hurry up. What the hell up?
Hurry up, dude. What's wrong?
Why is he taking so? What's going on up
I don't
there?
know why he's taking so
Bill,
long.
do you need me to look at the lock for you? I can help.
You have to put the key in the hole.
Have you seen a key before, Phil?
No, you need to match it to the lock. Usually there's a similar design or metal.
Did you try knocking?
No, I did not try locking.
As
No,
you say that,
Is it a left-handed key?
as you say that, and these guys have been fussing at you, and you're just like at this point, just looking back at them, glaring at them, as you're literally just going key by key by key, and it's been like 10 minutes, and finally one slips in and clicks.
And rightfully so, everybody goes silent.
I pulled the
Good work,
key
Phil.
out,
Finally.
and I'm gonna try pushing the door open.
You can if you want.
Yes.
Should be able to open the door now.
Okay. I was just
No, you're
making
fine.
sure your
I have
fireball
door-
didn't
I have
explode or anything.
Certain locks. You see in this room, Phil, a blazing hearth fire fills this room with rolling waves of red and amber light. The walls are lined with ancient books and tombs, their leather covers well oiled and preserved through careful use. All is in order here. The stone floor is concealed beneath a thick, luxurious rug. In the center of the room is a large, low table, waxed and polished to a mirrored finish. Even the poker in its stand next to the blazing fireplace is polished. Large, overstuffed divans and couches are arranged about the room. 2 chairs of burgundy-colored wood with padded leather seats and back cushions face the hearth. A huge painting hangs over the mantelpiece in a heavy gilded frame. The rolling firelight illuminates the carefully rendered portrait. It is an exact likeness of Irina Koliana. This chamber has several exits, including a large set of double doors in the west wall, as well as the others that you see.
So wait, there's a portrait of Irina just right there.
Above the
In
fireplace.
Draw a mustache on it.
What?
So
I'm gonna come in.
Phil will step in, tell me to stop if need be. What? Can I determine what material that frame is made out of?
The frame?
Yeah, you said a gilded frame. What's it
Yeah.
gilded in?
Gold.
Mhm.
Phil
It's
looks
right
at
here.
Otis. I think we found some gold for you.
Yes, and something else. I'm gonna wait till Irina comes in here. I want to see
Oh,
her reaction.
Stops at the door. I just don't have everybody in the room yet, so.
But
She's looking at the portrait, right?
Yeah. Bailey, you just hanging out in the stairs?
Come in.
I got so much to move. You gotta move, girl.
Oh, no, I'm scared of going places now.
Oh.
If I
I'm
can,
like a
I would
walking
like to-
target, like a shiny hit me target.
Is anybody? I hear you, Otis, but I know
Yeah.
you asked about Irina, so hang on one second. Is anybody looking closer at this portrait?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You're waiting for this part, weren't you, Otis?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah. You see that this woman in this portrait is wearing a silver bracelet carved with an intricate pattern of the moon and stars, with a moonstone gem embedded at the center of the moon in multiple stones serving as
No.
stars.
No, that's not fair.
I would say everybody but Isaac and Ambrose. And, well, Zare maybe wouldn't. Where's that bracelet that Irina found and dug up when you guys first met her in the village of Barovia and she was gathering the things from her mother?
Nice, that's not fair.
So Phil had it, and we gave it back to Irina to give her "quote-unquote" silver protection
Yep.
when we
I
went to
remember
dinner.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mhm.
she technically still has it on.
Okay, that's what I thought. I just wanted to make sure my notes were correct. And she's kind of looking at it, and she kind of like looks at the bracelet.
Huh. Weird.
Does she have a look on her face like she recognizes this portrait? Like obviously
She
she knows it herself,
has-
but like she's seen this thing before.
No, she looks completely disturbed.
Okay.
And anybody who's looking close enough, this portrait is centuries old.
Do I-
Can I just go ahead?
Do I recognize the figure in the painting, Dice?
No, you've never seen her before.
Okay, never mind then.
Is this Tatiana? Damn cat.
It looks identical to Irina though.
Mm-hmm.
I go, no, that's you. And I look at Irina, and I'm whispering this. I go, somebody jogged my memory. When we first found you, you were coming from where?
Me?
Yes.
I was in the village. You guys came to us.
Oh, okay. Have you been here before?
She shakes her head violently.
It's not even around us. 15.
She seems to be visibly disturbed and shocked.
What the fuck is happening?
Why do you think it's Tatiana? I say, looking at Phil.
She's the only other one we've ever known that apparently looks like Irina. That somebody has taken a fondness to.
Are you a reincarnation? That's so cool.
Irina slips the bracelet off and hands it out. See if anybody grabs it.
Phil would take it back if she was holding it out.
She's holding it out, not for like you to take. She looks at it and she points. And you, on the inside of the bracelet, a tiny, elegant script, engraved in common, says, "Tatiana, may you find your path, and may you find light even in the darkest places, mother and father."
Whoa.
So, hang on, before we go any further, I'm not meta anything, am I? I want to make sure. Nothing I'm saying is meta.
You have to check with the group.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Okay,
Tatiana?
I'm just making sure.
You're fine. I understand you wanting to check. I know so much. I can't remember exactly what you guys know and what I know.
I'm
Well,
trying to
wait a second.
differentiate, so it gets hard.
We saw
I was
You.
found with this on.
you're found with this on, but you have no recollection of how you got it.
She shakes her head.
What about your dreams by a lake? Do you recall having the bracelet during those dreams?
Oh, the one where I was running from the wolves, and that's... I don't know.
God, where's Ron when you need him?
Otis,
Sorry.
do you remember when you, after we fought Sir Horngard, you cast that spell upon me to see his curse, yes?
Yes.
You
Oh,
said
was-
you noticed something else, right?
This is going to require history or insight or something. 'cause
For
I'm
what?
Thinking. I'm
There were-
mostly saying, go for it.
There were two things Otis noticed when he cast that spell on me after we fought Sir Horngard. One was the curse, and there was a second thing Otis noticed about Ambrosia.
Mm-hmm.
I, as a player, don't recall. Unfortunate, but even my character has been so long, and there's been so many things that's happened.
You can give it to him, Shane, if you want. It's up to you.
Yeah, no, Ambrosie would remember.
You want?
You
I
said-
can roll for it.
Sure.
It's between players. It's up to you guys.
Let's see if Otis remembers. I'm fine with that.
Standard DC 15. Let's do an insight. Let's see what's up.
Tip of your tongue.
Tip of my tongue.
Do you remember? You noticed necromancy upon it.
Yes.
Have you ever cast that spell upon Irina?
I raise an eyebrow. That's...
Irina, do you have memories of a time you can't remember? Of a moment long before your life now?
No, I am my own person. I am not any... She's like stressed and like holding her face in her hands.
Bailey's gonna like kind of like wrap an arm around her shoulders.
He leans into you.
The red-armed man back at Valaki. What was his name again?
Ezek.
He was making dolls that looked like you too.
Don't.
Yeah, but I think that was his own psychic obsession. I don't know if that's related.
But why?
Because maybe he was a reincarnation and turned out as a boy instead of a girl, and so he's Tatianius instead of Tatiana. Leave her alone.
Otis, why don't we just take the portrait with us? You know, you can possibly utilize the gold for what you need it to. If Isaac doesn't mind putting it in the box.
I hesitate
Shove
to
it
take
in my
the whole...
box.
I have a feeling if this is supposed to represent Tatiana, that Strahd will definitely know where
We've
this
been
is.
invading his castle. I don't think taking a picture... We've killed one of his brides. I don't think a painting is the final straw. The final straw was killing somebody.
Irina speaks. Can we just leave it here? Why do we need it?
Can we just take the
really
gold?
just need the frame.
You don't remember anything about it, do you? Irina?
No, I don't. I want to leave it.
And you had bite marks.
So let's address this when we're not in the castle and fighting for our lives.
Thank you.
Give her time to process it.
Leave it here. I will help you find gold, Otis, please.
And I really, really think you shouldn't touch something like that. If he's obsessed, that's one thing you probably don't want to mess with.
In this room, the rest of the castle... Hang on one second.
Wait.
Hang on one second, Isaac, because there's something else that's going to be triggering before you would have even been able to move. You guys do notice that this room is immaculate. Like, there is thousands upon thousands of tombs. It is clean. This place is kept up where everywhere else in the castle has been left to decay. You get the feeling that this is a very well used and appreciated room that might hold some semblance of importance in this room. As you guys are all kind of having this conversation, and Isaac, you go to step away. Anybody who is paying attention to Doru, notice he was crouched on the floor and just breathing in, and then he just opens the door and goes through.
Yeah, I'm with him.
Oh, this door better. Sick.
And sweet smells waft in from this delicately lit room. A great arched window along the west wall is covered by heavy red draperies, their golden tassels glinting in the light of 3 candelabras sitting atop the small tables about the room. Tall white candles burn with bright, steady lights. A large bed canopied by silk curtains sits with its headboard against the north wall. Carved into the headboard with the great skill is a large Z. Lying amid the velvet and satin sheets and bedclothes is a young woman in a nightgown. One of her slippers has fallen to the floor at the bed's foot. And let me upload her file real quick and I will continue.
Z for Zoltan.
Right.
God. Good movie.
Oh, come on, computer. Okay, well my Discord just like totally just froze on me, so I can't send you guys anything.
I went through. Right? No, it didn't. Never mind.
So,
Alright, I'm back. Sorry. Discord dropped on me. You guys here?
yep.
Yes.
Still good.
Yeah. Let me see if it'll let me send her thing now. Oh goodness. Alex, you're gonna have to do something with my computer's acting up. You
Remind me tomorrow.
Yeah, and as soon as this door opens and Doru comes through and you guys that follow, Doru goes straight to this bed and Gertruda jumps out of the bed, greeting Doru with disbelief and tearful joy. And she immediately embraces him, and Doru breaks into tears, apologizing profusely for those who can catch something about like awakening Strahd and indirectly, causing her imprisonment. It's all my fault, he sobs, his body trembling. I'm a monster, both inside and out. I don't. And she holds him tight, smoothing his hair across his head as she cries softly into his shoulder, saying, I heard what the devil did to you, but you could never be a monster. You came for me, didn't you? And they're just talking quietly to each other. What are you guys doing?
My attention is drawn away from this picture, and I come over and I go, "All right, we have her.
Let's go.
Yes, they need to leave now." And I begin to head back. I tell the skeletons, "Go back now."
Hang on, Brett. You don't get to the door.
Uh-oh.
She's Strahd in
no.
disguise.
Oh no.
As you, I'd say get back more closer. Yeah, where are you at? Where'd you go?
I'm
Right there.
ready.
As you go to say that, she's wait. Do you pause?
Yes. But I look at her like, it better be good.
Who's saying that?
Gertruda.
Gertruda.
From the other. Oh, okay.
Yeah. You didn't. We can just go. The bride in the red dress. She's not out here.
Red dress.
But you've got to go before Anastasia finds you here. I can't go with you.
Why not?
You have to.
Shakes her head.
Why can't you?
There, pick her up.
Doru will get in the way, though none of you guys are in that room.
Why can't you come with us? I would like an answer, not stammering, please.
Say that one more time, Isaac, for me. I'm sorry.
Why can't you leave the room? Why can't you come with us? I'd like an answer, not stammering, please.
Ooh, brutal.
She just kind of like looks at you nervously.
Please? Like, I'm not being mean. I just need to know why, so I need to know if we're wasting time or not.
Just give him the green stone. He knows where he needs to go.
He kind of looks around nervously, and Doru kind of is like, and you can see she's stumbling over words, and she's avoiding eyes you all. And Doru kind of narrows his eyes.
They're going to die.
He told you to do something, didn't he? And she nods.
What?
And Doru looks back over at you all. You can charm people.
Okay.
Can you get rid of it?
Ugh, get rid of it.
Slap her out of it.
Oh my god, I look frustrated. I think I can dispel magic, but I'll have barely anything left in case.
Well,
I have
if
plenty
Isaac,
left.
If Isaac charms her, then that should override
I
his,
can't-
right?
Charm somebody. If somebody's already charmed, it doesn't beat it like that.
The door's locked, Ambrose.
I'm just listening to it. See if there's anybody behind it.
Can you not go of your own volition?
I don't know.
Okay.
All right.
What are the exact rules? Can you talk about it?
She just looks away.
Okay, that's a no. Wonderful. I got it. Please come to me. I won't touch you. I won't harm you. Please stand to my right.
Dora like guides her to. You want her right here?
Yep. Flee. And I'm gonna cast command. Let's see if it
Post-
works.
Post the description for me.
Lee.
You've got to run directly away from me. Is what I'm trying to get.
I see what you're trying to do.
Otis, get the fuck out of the way.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry for being aggressive. It's frustrating.
Fine. Whatever it takes to get her the hell out of here. I mean, shit.
Wisdom save?
Yeah.
Mhm.
God, please work for the love of God command. Please.
She looks at you horrified and goes to run.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I hope she doesn't
And-
go somewhere.
At this, as
Slam the door.
soon as she gets through this door, the doors. Sorry, you see, door. You guys hear the sound of heels clicking against the floor.
Fuck.
Sir Charles
Okay.
Discords.
I figured I didn't hear anything.
No, not with your 4, honey. No,
I know.
absolutely
Yeah,
not.
that's why I moved to the other one. I was like, okay, let's check this one.
Housekeeping.
And out you see coming through this door in the north, a familiar pale-skinned woman stands there, wearing a striking frilled red dress, the flickering firelight dancing and the precious jewels sewn into her crimson headscarf, and the black opal pendant around her neck shimmering with a wicked burning light. An elegant rapier hangs at her side. Flanking on her either side stand gray-skinned undead soldiers wearing tattered livery and rusted armor. Old tarnished swords glint dangerously in their hands. And she... Ha! Good evening. You must forgive my scattered thoughts, but I must have forgotten. Did our dear Lord send you another invitation to visit with us tonight?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Actually, I suggest. No, I don't say that. Never mind. I would not.
I
Never mind.
surely do not recall such an invitation being sent. Lay down your weapons, trunk or treat to our chambers, and settle it until our Lord returns so we can figure out what to do with you.
I'm gonna look at Zare.
Go
How
on
does it
now.
work out?
Does Zare look like he's ready to fight?
Oh yeah. Now he comes into the room.
I point my fingers at her and cast Shatter at level 3.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
fuck
the
it, I'll
door
give it
shut.
to you.
And go BAM!
I thought we were on initiative, but
Go ahead and cast.
scared.
Go ahead and cast it. I'll go ahead and get your. For those who's not casting, roll initiative.
We're
Yeah.
messing up Strahd's favorite room. I have concerns.
we're already dead. I'm already dead. How much worse could it get?
They scuffed the rosewood. How dare
Oh
they?
shit!
Hey, that works.
Well, that
Yeah,
shatters
that
down.
works out perfect. You'll probably.
Oh, I'm
start
giving my initiative away. I'm definitely giving my initiative away.
These whites are a problem, aren't they? Oh, there it is.
Hey, Phil.
Sorry, I have a lot of
Yes.
NPCs.
You want to go first?
Hell yeah.
You have so
Cool.
many open right now, dice.
26.16 is yours.
Yeah, pull your skeletons up too, Zer, because I know they'd be up here, right?
Yeah, my skeletons would probably be at the top of the stairs.
Yeah.
And they got a 4.
Alright, just pull them up on the, you should be
I
able to
can't,
pull
I
them on
don't
the
see
map
them.
form. Under your
Oh,
party?
roll from the
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
roll 20. Yeah, you're fine.
New ones.
You're okay.
New ones. Got it.
You're fine. You are okay.
They start
We're definitely
right there.
not getting through this whole fight tonight.
This is where they go. They start
I
right there.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Oh, all right, yeah.
They would have been hit by shatter then.
Kaboom! No, they're in the stairwell.
Okay. I saw you rolled shatter. Let me get back up to
20
it. real
damage total.
quick.
Sorry, I'll move myself back in there.
DC
And
14
what's hitting
con
her?
save.
It'd be
you.
hit all those guys. It'd be centered on her. And actually, it'd be centered. So what's the range of it again? 1 second, because I would try and destroy the picture if I can. 10-foot radius. No, it'd just be centered on her.
Okay. It's con
Yeah,
save?
Yeah,
Yep.
con save DC 14.
I haven't even seen
You're
what she's
fine.
rolled.
You get half.
Oh, she rolled a natural 20 on her con save. So that'd be 10 damage
Fine.
to her then?
Yep.
Alright.
And her homeboys as well.
Yeah, they rolled a 4, so they're gonna take full damage. They're just a GM real quick.
Books go flying.
There's no way she only
70
has
damage.
There's no way she only has that much HP.
Well,
That's
she's
way.
one of many fights, right? I mean, maybe.
Yeah, but it only has 20 on her. That is not right.
Oh, nice. We one shot her.
I one shot her, almost.
Yay!
You're welcome, teammates.
The weird thing, guys, is that Strahd only has 30 HP. Now that
I got the 999 overkill.
It was super
Yeah.
effective.
Okay, that's her health. Okay. All right. Thank you. That's way better. All right. Hang on a second.
for the viewers in the back, Dice has found out that the monster's HP is at least over 200.
At least.
All right. So let me take her 10 damage away. Let me take the 20 from. You said it was 20 damage
20
if they failed, right?
Yep.
Did it do it on? Oh, thank God. Okay.
Also damages the area around them.
All right, yeah, books go flying and shattering. This room is gonna be an absolute mess. Yeah, absolutely.
The sofa here is destroyed as well.
I mean, yeah, it's just a total mess. Absolutely.
Cool.
Fuck this room up.
Do you still need your skeletons added?
Yes,
Brent?
4. They have a 4.
Okay. You're gonna go before Ambro.
Hey, cool.
Yeah, sorry, Ambrosi. I did not want to swap with the two.
No, it's fine.
All right. So is everybody's initiative correct?
Yes.
I wish it wasn't.
You cast the spell Shatter on her, and it just makes all this noise. Books go flying, wood pieces, plush go, and you see she kind of stands in it and then looks at you all and pulls out this rapier. We are now in initiative. And Phil, what are you doing?
I'm just checking something real quick. Okay, that answers that. We have confirmed she is a vampire as well, correct?
I mean, she could just be some quirky pixie girl that I kind of
Could be a vampire spawn.
could be.
Vampire light. Draft vampire. Diet vampire.
Well, do we know she's a bride of one of Strahd's brides?
Oh yeah,
Yep, we know that. 110%.
Okay.
she's not the leak.
That's fine.
Mole.
That's just enough to answer what I need. Cool. Since it's out, I'm gonna bonus action. Let's do another magic weapon. And use that spell slot off. And I'm gonna pop off my first shot at her.
Okay, go for it.
Does a 22 hit?
This is a really important question, Dice.
Yes, a 20. Yeah, you go, and after the shatter goes and she pulls this rapier, you draw back your bow, letting loose an arrow, and it sinks into her.
Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and burn my dreadful strike on this.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I would.
Blow him up.
God.
Aw.
So 13 total points of damage for the
Okay.
first hit.
All right.
And second attack. It's a 16 to hit.
16. You go to try to follow through, and she kind of just looks and she flicks her finger, and just as your arrow's getting ready to get into her, book comes flying out from one of the shelves, catches the arrow, and falls to the ground.
Neat.
And Phil's going to 10, 20. Step back just a little bit. And start prepping his next attack. And that is it.
All right. White's turn. They've got... Yep. They're gonna start coming towards... Yeah, this one's gonna come up towards... Yeah, had enough. It's gonna get up all up in your faces. This one's gonna try to attempt to grab. All right, this one with the purple is gonna attempt to grapple Gertruda.
2014 contested athletics, acrobatics.
Yep, because they are 14. It got a 4. Let's see what baby girl gets. She's got so much. She got a 4. So it goes to reach for her, and she just comes out of it because she's still. Well, command only worked for that one round, right?
Yep.
Okay, so yeah, that's what
Right.
it's.
She goes,
And
"Ah!" You're like,
Yeah, she goes and tries to get out of it, and it goes and attempts to do the same thing again. I don't.
I mean, it wouldn't be
Your
a
stuff is-
bad thing if it grabs her.
And it rolled a 3. I don't know why their stuff isn't coming through. Their tokens are so messed up. She rolled a 9. So yeah, it goes and it's just not able to get a hold of her. This one here in front of you, Zaire, Isaac, and Esmeralda, it's going to take one strike at Zaire first. 17.
That'll hit.
You take 4 slashing damage, and as it goes and it hits you, Zaire, and in the same swing, it's going to try to cut through to get to Isaac.
No, thank you.
18,
Oh, yeah.
12 slashing damage.
Oh, that's ow.
And this one that's here in front of you, Bailey, is going to make 2 strikes. One's coming at you. Are you still here? Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, 17.
Yeah.
11 slashing damage, and then in the follow-up, it's going to try to slash at you, Zaire.
Okay.
With a 7, it doesn't hit, so it hits Bailey, and it comes for you, and as you're dodging the other one, you're able to get out of the way of it. It's those 3. And those of you in the room, which would be Otis and Phil, you hear a door open.
No.
No, I shut it.
You weren't close enough, and they come
Occupado.
dashing. You see these 2 undead corpses come
Oh.
dashing up to you guys. That is
Occupado.
their turn. Occupado. Gertruda
Oh
is
god, I
going.
see what's happening in that room.
Uh-huh. Yeah, Gertruda. She's gonna take a.
You come
She's
from a
gonna-
secret door?
Disengage.
Hmm?
You come from like a secret door?
Disengage. Yeah, she's gonna disengage and. Otis, your skeleton's a litter by?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, they attempt to grab her.
She can only get that far. Alright, there.
Oh. Well, he'll just start swinging. Or maybe this is a good use of the Winter Wolf Tooth?
Is it?
Okay.
'Cause it's like a cone, right?
Yes. So 5 feet and then 10 feet and then 15 feet. I
So
think it's
like-
a 50-foot cone.
Catch all 3 of them?
Dice might let you if you split between the squares.
You can do a cone thing, from you and kind of like this. Which way are you doing it?
Yeah, those 3.
Yeah. So
What's the cone range? Because you might be able to also get her.
No, it's 15.
15? Okay, then you can get those.
Yeah, say if you're trying to hit the most, it's gonna be best to do this way. I'm gonna give advantage.
That's not a ton of damage, though.
You could turn around and Cone of Cold, Doru, and the 2 whites and fail. Yeah, that's an option.
No,
It's
he'll
not
do it.
everyone.
No, I'll just do it because there's like the main opportune time for it, unless we ever plan on running across fire.
Okay, so it's DC 12.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, let's see. I'm gonna roll for the 2 that don't have advantage. They got a 15,
Yay.
Get its half.
and then the one that does have advantage is going to. I'm sorry, their tokens are broken. You guys should be able to see their stuff, but they're not working. He gets an 11 and a 5, so the one who had advantage failed.
Not bad. 16.
So he takes 16 damage. All right, and the other 2 take 8. Correct?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Still 32 in a turn. It's not bad.
Yeah, dude.
More than I can do.
Right? Yeah. So Zare, how do you do this? Explain this for me.
Then he'll rummage through his bag as they're running across the room, and then he'll find it. Then he'll look up at him one more time, and then he'll jam it into his gut as he kind of like winces in pain. Then he feels it kind of like come up. Oh. And then he'll spews out the cold, freezing air out of his mouth.
Yeah, and it just goes out, and you see it crackle and break this undead skin. The one that took a lot of the one with the green dye is looking really rough. The other 2 are looking bloodied. Good run. What else are you doing?
Bonus action. I'm trying to do I want to heal or do I want to attack? I'll attack. Why not? So
Get him, Zare.
It's offhand.
26. Which one are you hitting?
The green one.
Yeah, fantastic. You hit, man. Roll me some damage.
9.
Yep.
Oh yeah. He'll just sweep the legs and cut the legs off, and as it's fallen, he'll thrust the scimitar through the heart, even though that's not how. But
but it goes through and it crumples to the ground. The magic animating it, no longer able to hold on to it.
He'll rip the scimitar up, continuing the movement to get it out.
Beautiful. Anything else there?
That is it.
Bailey.
Can I hit these 2 dudes in front of me with a cone or not?
Let me see.
Like, because where does
saw you
the
measuring
point
it.
originate from? Does it go from like?
What are you using the same
15...
thing?
Yeah.
It's just from you. From you.
So can I angle it to hit both of them?
We'll do it where it's over your. That's from that.
Oh, over me. Okay, I see.
Yeah.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
You're the origin for
Yes.
Will that hit both of them?
Mm-hmm. You're gonna do the same thing. So Dex check, right?
I'm gonna burning hands them.
Ooh.
Hell yeah.
Burn the books.
Yeah. Burn
Fuck
all these.
yes.
Otis is gonna love you so much. Yeah.
Sacrilege.
Bailey wants to get out alive. That's the only thing she cares about right now. Just
They
get
rolled an
Irina,
11.
Get Gertruda out. Yay, that's a fail.
Burn 'em.
All right, so
3d6.
I'm
Yep.
only.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not a great roll, but
Yeah. No, and
Womp, womp.
this. You do this cone of fire, and it's blue flames for Bailey, and it melts away the frost that was clinging to them from Zare doing his frost breath, and it
Sorry.
just seeps into their skin. But they're looking very hurt, but still standing. Anything else, Miss Bailey?
bonus action. Oh crap, that'd be. I'm gonna bonus. No, I can't because it's a spell. No. I'm panicked. I'm just nervous.
Isaac.
Isaac's gonna kind of like slap their face and slowly start to go gray into that very typical more changeling form and show their true form and
Yeah.
use Mantle of Majesty and kind of point to the bride and say, "Oh honey, grovel," and cast command.
Post command for me.
Yep. It can infect undead.
It does not impart charmed condition dice, if that's what you're looking for.
The spell has no effect if the target is undead.
No, that's not. Sorry, that's the wrong one. That's 2024 does affect undead. 1 second. I'm sorry.
Command.
Got it.
Changing the.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yep. There you go. That's the description.
No, you're fine. My internet blinked on me. Sorry. That's why I was quiet.
The big difference is Isaac can't say words that aren't in the command spell. That's the difference.
Yeah.
Can't make stuff up. He has to.
You're fine. I was I was just quiet because my internet bleeped out on me again. Sorry.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
What does this Mantle of Majesty look like?
Oh, just fully their true form. Like the full shedding no longer looks awkward. Just like the pure, like angular androgynous face. Perfect symmetry on their face. Their typical, like pale gray eyes. Long flowing knotted hair.
Oh, you gotta set up the multi-token stuff for Isaac.
Yeah, like
like
finger
highlighted?
dangling, like went from like a very awkward pose to just full on like dangled finger of elegance when pointing.
You rolled the 10.
Yeah, worked finally.
And it was
Nice.
grovel.
She goes prone until the end of her, and she ends her turn on her turn.
Okay, she's prone. Got it.
Wonderful.
You see
That
her,
was
she drops and she's snarling at you. Anything else, Isaac?
Oh, darling. That was my bonus action. I'm gonna Starry Whisper now.
Nice.
Is it a range spell?
It is. Disadvantage is still a 23.
Got it. Alright.
Oh, Dice. You aren't prone now.
Oh yeah, it's the end of, and
You have to do what the command says on your turn.
Call the command on his next turn. Okay.
yeah.
Alright, so yeah, that's 25. 3. So how much damage do you do?
I don't know why there's 2 radiants. It should just be the first one, so it's 13.
Alright. Yeah, you go and this slams into her. And in response to you doing this,
Uh-huh.
yeah. No, she's not. Yeah, okay. And what else are you doing?
I'm just moving away from her.
Okay.
Into this corner. That's it.
Alright. Dory was just gonna disengage. Actually, no. He's gonna take the fucking hit. He's gonna run out. He's chasing Gertrude. That is all he's gonna care about. Right now. So he's gonna get... Yeah, Dory just runs off.
That's 3
Hardcore's on the-
opportunity attacks.
I know.
Oh
They're gonna
no.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. 2 hit. Alright, you guys see as Doru goes by, these last 2, Bailey, Zara, and Irina see this, their swords just dig into Doru's side, just leaving a trail of blood, but he doesn't seem to care as he continues on. Otis, what are you doing?
Oh my gosh. Oh man. Okay. I first scream at the skeletons. Attack the vampire in red! Everyone copy him! And so on their turn, I'm just gonna have them move up and surround her and try to attack her.
Okay, that's fine.
Then
Mm-hmm.
shit, man. Alright, luckily I backpedal. I saw this one swing at Daru's you left, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so I take that as opportunity while they're distracted to back up. And I'm going to try to acid splash both of these guys as I whip out.
You're gonna catch Phil?
No, it's I can catch one target and then one adjacent target.
Nice!
2014. He's 2014 is fine.
He's 24.
Yeah, 2014.
14.
Yeah,
He's 2014. Yeah, he's fine. Yeah, man. Go for it.
And so they need to give me deck saves.
Okay. Yeah. A boop and a boop, a 7 and a 14.
They both fail, and they both take 6 points of acid. And shit.
Nice.
I
Yeah.
remember the layout of this place a bit. So I actually, oh yeah, okay. Oh,
Everyone
damn
follow
it.
it.
I can't get around them. Fuck. All right. Never mind. I have to go this way. 5, 10, 15, 20. Well, actually, that's technically 25 because I backed up. I'm gonna open this door.
You can't. It's
Oh,
locked.
it's locked.
Ah,
No.
gotcha.
I turn around like I'm trapped.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's all
Otis,
I do
what
at
is
the
it?
moment.
I'm like pulling on my shield.
This leads to another stairwell that goes all the way back down. But don't worry about it. Kill them. I point.
We're kind of in a fight, Otis.
I know. I thought I could maybe get through it.
I hold my shield up to protect Otis while he's at the door.
Why are you running?
I'm trying to look. We're fighting. I'm trying to present the way out. If we can't, don't worry about me. I'm doing my best. Okay. I'm doing my best. That's it. I'm done.
You're fine. I got you.
Oh,
Okay. I appreciate it. Sorry, I was double checking Esmeralda's stuff. Nothing here is really gonna help.
She's not prone yet.
Huh? Yeah, she's not prone yet. Thank you. Good, because Esmeralda's gonna go twice with her hand crossbow. Woo-hoo-hoo.
Yeah.
First one hits
Good
with first one hits easily. The second one hits as well. So that would be 19 plus 9 plus 4 is 13. Yeah, the bolts go into Anastasia, who is actually now going to actually fucking do something because she's getting pissed. You guys are fucking her up. Not that it's a bad thing for you guys. And she is going, and you see she hisses and just retreats.
She runs away.
Oh no.
That's not good.
She's gonna go get what's his face probably.
Yeah.
Shit, he's way better with a sword. Oh god.
And
Bingo.
then it is her turn.
Oh,
He grovels.
You have to grovel
And that's
because
it.
you failed that wisdom save. You go
Mhm.
prone and you end your turn.
Yep.
All right.
Irina is gonna try to hit this fucking white in front of her, and Bailey. She's gonna try. See if she does it. She does. And as this is all going on, and she goes and she kind of follows. She's following alongside Zara a lot, and she does the same thing. Sweeps the legs out from
Yeah.
underneath, plunges it into the chest, and pulls it out as it falls to the floor, no longer animated. And then she is going to give Zara the help action. Otis, your skeletons.
I mean, they come in a room and don't see any party in red, so I guess they kind of like they just come in and scratch their head, their bony head, like
Rattle, rattle, rattle.
they don't know what we're doing.
Ambrose, what are you doing?
Cannot leave without the statue. Damn it. As an action, I'm going to cast Blade Ward on myself.
Okay.
And that shimmering invisible shield, Otis, that Ambrosia has cast before starts coalescing, and it's like like the Predator kind of thing, but it's in the shape of a kite shield, and it's just floating around Ambrosia. And then I'm going to move
Nice.
towards where she left.
You're gonna chase after her? Oh no. Rosie, where you going?
I'm going after her too.
Can I let her
Oh
escape?
my god.
I'm chasing her as well.
Jesus.
You
Yeah,
come
we're
through and
killing
you
her.
see this hallway, and you see her prone, prostrate on the ground, but she's looking up and just glaring her eyes at you, Ambrose.
Actually, would I see her from here? Yeah, I don't want her to. Sorry. Ambrosi would see her, know he can't move to close because he doesn't have enough movement. I think he would come here. Because if I was in this square, Dice, nobody else could fight her, right? Oh no, wait, you shattered that bookshelf. Is this square free then, Dice? This one here?
Sure.
So could somebody attack somebody in the doorway like this?
Half cover, sure.
Ambrosi will go there. Now when is her?
And we are back at the top of initiative, and it is 11:30. I think it's a good time to call it,
Yes, sir.
Oh,
because I know we got people crashing. It's late. Yeah. We'll call it there. I'm sorry, guys. I at least wanted to get the fights. I didn't want to call the fight at 11 o'clock and have 30 minutes. Figured we can at least get through a round.
No, that was a perfect point to stop.
Mhm.
I think.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Woohoo.
I'll start saying that exciting session, guys. A lot of groundwork, stuff that D&D is made out of. So I don't have any bads, just goods. I guess only bad is Hank's almost on E when it comes to these spells. But that's about it as far as MVP is concerned. Man, I mean, we're all kind of involved on this one. I'm going to give it to Isaac for really hopping back in the saddle here after missing a session, and it doesn't even feel like you were gone.
Wow.
You know? So, lots of good quips from Isaac, so that's where my MVP is going. That's it.
Hey. I'll go next. Command finally fucking worked. That's great. That's super good. That's a massive good. It did. Woohoo! Wow, this was fun to jump back into, and holy shit, this is great and wonderful and scary at the same time. I'm so happy and excited to be playing with you guys again. I was really sad that I missed last week. I gotta give it to Otis though for the MVP for the spell usage of understanding that portal thing. That's super useful. For like giving it to his character, be like, nah, I want to know what the fuck is going on upstairs, and like finding that and like disregarding that we were splitting the party. I thought that was great. No bads. Good game.
I can go next. The session had a lot of all the good elements: exploration, RP, some combat. So really well-rounded session. That was fun. We got through a good amount of rooms, I feel like. Glad the mace does something for Bailey, so that's cool. MVP for me, and I'm a toss-up between Isaac and Otis. Otis because I feel bad that I didn't vote for MVP last time when he used a lot of spells very intelligently. So I'm going to give it to Otis and then have like a plus 0.5 vote for Isaac for next time when I think of my scores.
Nice.
Bailey or me?
Yeah.
I can go.
Okay.
So, my good is we're not dead yet. My bad is it could be soon. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, so my good is we figured out what the transportation-y doodad is. We just need to use it. And I'm hoping we get Gertruda out. If we achieved the majority of our goals, that's good. And then my bad is I don't like what's going down right now, but there's nothing to do about that. And you know, that is what it is. And MVP I'm gonna give to Isaac for his spell finally working.
Yeah.
Nice.
My good, I'm gonna mimic off of Jason, is very well rounded. You know, we split up the party, got back together, split us up again, got back together, so I guess we do love each other. The bad, sorry, I'm the one crashing. I've been up since 5:45, so yeah. I had to message Dice like I can't do another round. So MVP, I'm actually gonna give to Otis as well for figuring out the teleportation circle, because I was trying to catch all that, and he knew what the fuck was going on. So good on that.
Nice. I'll take it. Thank you.
I think it leaves you, Shane.
Oh, shit. Okay. My good this session is that maybe, if the player card's right, things go well. Strahd's down 2 vampire brides at the end of this whole quest of his castle. That's pretty cool, guys. Those aren't easy to replace, from what I hear. So I'm excited. I don't have any bads, other than I should have. I feel like my spidey senses were on when I was checking those doors. I should have been like, "Oh, there's something going on here," but I didn't. So oh well. And I'll say that for my MVP, I'm gonna give it to Zaire for pushing the party to continue going as much as, and I think Otis also mirrored it very much in the spellcast work and the exploration. But I appreciate it when people push me as a player, because I can be very cautious sometimes. So making the story go forward and getting to here, it's kind of important. So yeah.
Nice. Everyone, I believe. My bad is obviously the connection issues I had, and one of my goods is your guys' ever patience with me in dealing with it, coming every week and play. I appreciate it. I think everybody did really good this session. I was sitting there when you guys got to the brazier room and you guys were figuring it out without even having to cast it, and all the thoughts you guys had. It was awesome. I love hearing. You guys are so smart. I love it. And then getting Emil and Anton out. I know you guys don't technically know his name, but getting them out, kind of interacting with all the NPCs, and thank you guys for getting rid of 2 of them for me, because I've got a lot. You guys are dragging around a pack. It's great. So appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, everybody had a really good moment. I really liked Bailey, obviously getting completely confused by Anton and what the hell he's trying to say.
So good.
As well as, comforting Irina and stuff. Otis and his, this is a really cool magic thing. I am figuring it out right now. I'm getting all my undead with me. Let's go. And seeing the Gertruda slipper and just going for it. Just going up. No, we can do this. And going that way. And then Isaac's command finally worked, buddy. Look at you go! Yeah, you totally did come in back and you hadn't even missed last week. It was great. And then Phil just going and being was there just to go check out things and shooting and all that. And Ambrosi, being the socially awkward thing that he is, pressing Irina and having to be told, even by Isaac of all people, to stop and leave her alone was great. And then I always enjoy Zaire's tunnel vision on the end goal, because I think every party needs that.
Focus.
It's great.
Okay.
Yeah, his focus. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing at all. Every party needs that one character who is got the blinders on and ready to go. So it's great. And you guys are all working together really well. Everybody's really good. And I think you guys are going to need it, so everybody gets inspiration. But party vote for MVP is Otis. But everybody can get inspiration.
Whoa.
Yeah, 'cause I think you guys are going to need it. You guys are doing good. You guys did not go in the direction I thought that was not the stairs I thought you guys were going to go up. I was like, oh, there's 3 sets. Which way are they going to go? I think they're going to go this way. The way I was like, oh, good thing I already knew how this goes. So I'm kind of curious. I'm kind of excited to see what you guys do with the rest of the castle once you get Gertruda out. And you guys also reached one of your milestones.
Oh.
Yes.
Rescued Emil from Ravenloft's dungeon, because you guys technically have rescued him now. He's gone. He's out of the castle.
He's good.
Yeah, he's in
Oh.
him and Anton are in Vallaki. So
Yay.
So we think.
Yeah? So you
Not
think.
currently being ambushed by vampire spawn.
I mean, I didn't say that. I just said that, you know.
Well, we did our job.
Yeah, you did. So,
Milestone counts. That's all we care about.
yeah. Oh, cool. Cool. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and end the. Good night for that.
Next time.